How y'all doing, baby? Another wonderful episode of On the Record Podcast. I am DJ Intense, the orchestrator, the maestro, the originator. To my right, I have Said. How you doing, sir?
Happy Juneteenth, people.
Yeah, you just jumped right into it.
And especially to my racist ass crackers out there. Hope you enjoy this day as well. And learn something. Yeah, we're getting in. I don't give a damn.
Hopefully, but they've been in the woods too long, so
we slide on them ops. We slide on the ops today, people. Electric slide on the ops.
Yeah.
And to my left, I have said, I'm Walt. What's up, man?
I'm good. Happy Juneteenth. My chains ain't heavy. You know, this ain't back in the days. Yep, for all you people that are like that, that's too bad.
Yes. And happy Juneteenth from the podcast mates and the podcast to you all out there.
And happy Father's Day to the real fathers out there.
Yes, that too as well.
Yeah, to the real fathers, all you just biologicals who out here, you know, making all these side babies.
Don't be that guy that had 33 children in the picture and was missing 9. That guy. Please, gentlemen, men, listen, men.
Don't have a whole family on the side and be a father for one family, and you out here leaving your side. No, acknowledge them. Put them in the picture,
please, because a chilling story was the Eddie Curry story that I had no idea.
That was dark.
Very, very dark. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna explain to you right now. So Eddie Curry was married, his family, had a side chick.
About to say trigger warning on this one.
Yeah. Had a side chick that he produced 2 children with this woman. 2.
Yep.
Right? And left it on the hush-hush. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Had a boy, who was an older boy, and a baby girl.
Yep.
Now the woman, the side chick, ended up moving on with her life. Right? She ended up finding another man.
A lawyer.
Who was a lawyer. And then, one day there was a domestic dispute between the woman and the man. Mm-hmm. The man ended up killing the woman.
And the son, I think, right?
No. Killing the woman and killing the 9-month-old daughter.
Ugh.
Now, mind you, Curry rarely met the child, the second child, but knew the first one.
Yeah.
And guess when's the first time he met his daughter? Inside of a casket, y'all.
At a funeral.
At a funeral. So imagine how troubling that is. The first time
dark.
Seeing your kid ever in life in a box.
Wait, hold up.
I couldn't fathom this.
Didn't DK say she was alive at the time?
No.
She's dead?
She was. She's dead.
Oh.
Remember, they're side babies.
The side babies.
Side babies don't get visits like that.
No.
Jesus.
Late night creeps, that's it.
That's rough, man.
So
that must really hurt you. Even if it's a side kid, that's still gonna
kid.
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, it's your kid.
So just when I heard that, I was like, whoa.
Dude, that's a gut punch to end all gut punches.
It's funny how everything comes full circle. Remember that picture of them shoes that I sent you? Oh, if your dad or whatever wore these shoes.
Oh yeah. The white.
Yo, them shoes right there, boy, get you in some trouble. Them shoes will get you into some trouble.
Yeah.
Shoot, them babies start adding up.
So, yeah, man.
Or don't pull a Hershal Walker, having 3 kids, and then try to say, "Oh, absentee fathers are the worst things that's killing this country."
Oh my god.
Yeah, I love those guys. Those immigrants.
Super hypocrites, man.
Like what?
And
You're talking? No way.
You?
Hey.
Captain CT
When I heard Herschel Walker say that, I was like, somebody grab the mic.
Someone grab his daughter.
Turn it off.
Someone grab his daughter, Princess Cupcake.
Turn it off.
If I'm gonna guess him at Herschel Walker, the deadbeat, then I keep playing the video, be like, I'm saying, all you neglectful fathers, Herschel Walker,
man, that was
his kids.
Man, that was sued for we call it. He was sued for paternity declaration and child support for those kids.
And that's the thing too. That child support, bro, ain't no joke. There's some back pay on that child support.
Oh yeah, ask Flavor Flav.
Just ask Flavor Flav, bro.
And
Flavor Flav
and Princess Cupcakes. His flaming son, man. I'm gonna call. Sorry, daughter. I'm gonna say daughter because I ain't got bad for nothing.
I have respect for everybody.
Listen, I respect
call who you want to call. You want to call yourself a he, she, it, they. I'm all for it.
Non-binary.
Not whatever you want to call yourself.
Listen,
it's your business.
It's Pride Month. I respect all my people who are not like this kid right here.
Oh, he's something else. He's something
else. He's like, this is the only guy I will put my gasoline while putting gas into a Range Rover HSE, $100,000 Range Rover, and wearing a $1,600 Givenchy hoodie. You give out gas prices. Get out of here, man.
Look, it's all those people that you see.
Hypocrisy, man.
That are putting up these gas prices memes and stuff like that. You know what it is, man. They want my Trump back. No. Your man about to get locked up. It's over for that guy, son.
The way things are going, I would hope so.
I want to bring him back again.
Trump?
Yeah.
That.
No, I want him to. Yeah, you should.
No way.
Listen.
No way.
Because, you know, you don't want sophisticated Trump in there. Meaning it's somebody else who has the smarts and can still pull off what he pulled off. So, you know, it's like dancing with the devil.
Finesse even better.
Well, here's the thing. Biden's not going to get back in again.
Oh, he's not. That's a given.
You know? So,
that's a given.
So once he goes, so will his vice president.
Yep.
You know? She going too. She. You comfortable? Don't worry, we'll get you better than this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you do something out like a Hail Mary, like help pass an anti-black hate bill.
No, all we got to be like, listen, man, she gonna try to do something good at the end. Just remember, she pandering.
Yep.
Because you know, at the height of it, we couldn't find her. Probably change her number ish. Try to FaceTime her. Probably blocked you.
Leave you on leave. Leave you on red. Leave you on red.
Yeah. You know what it's like being left on red. You know.
Listen, that's my jam.
You know,
five days later. Oh, you hit me up. Oh, how you doing?
Yeah.
I had this one random girl I used to work with at the club. I said, I'm sorry for her loss for a dog who passed away. Yo, 9 months later. Yo, thank you. I loved her so much. Like, what? Yo, I told you this almost a year ago.
Sadie, you should know these dancers are weirdos, bro.
I know. No, but we're friends. I'm not looking for the funds.
Doesn't matter. A dancer as a friend, weird.
Yeah, you're right.
Any girl who's on that pole, I said it. Yes, DJ 10 said it. They didn't say it. I said it. Yes, me. M-E.
Take a bullet for once, because I take all the bullets.
Okay?
I'm a sponge.
Y'all is a bunch of weirdos, bro.
Weird.
Like, just straight weird.
They're the kissing friend.
I would comment on that, but I plead the fifth.
Not like, I don't get it.
I plead the fifth, sir.
You're on your phone 24/7.
Yeah.
And yet I hit you up with one time a text.
How you not see it?
9 months later.
Like literally, I'm like bing, and I'm like,
bro, I'm too busy taking the same picture of myself. Okay, all right. So I'm making thirst traps. Okay?
I know you see me through the DMs.
All right, thirst traps take
and then
time.
Your OnlyFans ain't popping, Swiss.
And then, then you get a nerve a day or two later. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yes.
Butch.
When you hit me up, I'm making thirst traps, bro.
What are you doing? What
okay?
are you talking about? That's why, like, my friends list. All right, so here it is.
Your jump list.
No. There's best friend dancers that I like.
Ride or die with.
That ride or die. Well, I can call right now. What's going on? How you doing? Cool.
Yeah.
Then you got the friends ones, which is okay. I might get it, come out. But the most of them is my acquaintance zones. I put them on the acquaintances.
Exactly.
No, I'm cordial, but you're an acquaintance because your communication skill sucks.
Pretty much.
Don't call me.
Sir.
I'll call you.
They're making the thirst trap videos. Promotion season is every season.
I'm not being disrespectful when I say this. I'm spitting facts.
Yeah. Truth. I co-sign because I work in a strip club as well as a bouncer.
And it's like the worst thing you can see is like when you see a guy coming and you know who he's coming for.
Mm-hmm.
Where is she at? She's right there. He would text her like he's right here. She'll look up and go back to her phone. I'm like, so you're that disrespectful? The man is right here.
It's okay. I'm on to the next. I should get the next one will get all these coins. She have to watch and suffer that.
Pretty much.
But then they'll complain.
It's too bad.
No, they will complain.
It's too bad.
Why did you give her the money?
It's too bad.
It's too bad. They will complain about it.
You was too brand new to recognize, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Now you know I exist, huh?
Yo, it's so funny because I have a dancer that I was really cool with, and then out of one day out of nowhere, just weird-ish, bro.
Brand new.
Like you don't know me.
Like word. Okay.
You don't know my name.
Shorty, I was just at your crib. Talking ish.
Yeah, it's all.
Hanging out after work.
It's okay.
This shit, look what happened.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's what it is. I'm not tripping over
I
it.
ain't just somebody she used to know.
Yeah.
Wow.
I call him back.
It's funny though, man.
But it's like, yo, it's just like just the weird nonsense. It's just ridiculous. Speaking about weirdos
Go ahead.
and nonsense, can we go there?
I was gonna go to a politics route, but nah, we're good on that.
No, I was just going right into it because, you know.
I saw you.
Look at you, man.
Emperor Key.
How you doing, Emperor Key? But I know I'm on the podcast right now. It's a package. I'm doing the podcast.
You was passing by.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you after the podcast.
So check this out, y'all.
Went today. I saw you.
So
go ahead.
your boy Vince McMahon is in hot water
Vinnie Mac, man.
again.
Oh man, what a jackass.
We should play his theme song.
Here comes the
No
man.
chance.
Is that what you got?
No chance in hell,
Yep.
dude.
Still getting in trouble, and now supposedly his wife and him finally are separated.
Probably separate. They ain't gonna do it.
Listen, I hope you know a judge that's done well with him because like he gonna need all the help you need.
Listen.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's a billionaire. He'd be all right.
Vince McMahon was giving his side chick $100K a year, right? Through the job.
$3 million total.
Through the job, right?
Yep.
She gets a bump up in salary, $200K. Was it like a year or two later?
Yeah.
Hard work.
And then you make a separate account
Hard work.
for $3 million on the side. Do you know that the WWE is a publicly traded company?
Yep. And
We're
now,
recording. Why you giving away all this information?
wow.
My man is all out there.
No,
He deserves it.
It is out there. It is out there, though. It's not my fault. It is out
So
there.
what if I got a
Information.
separate account with $3 million in it? So what?
Dude, there's no information, my dude.
Listen,
Maybe I might want to give it away. Maybe I'm just, charitable.
This guy. Come on, man. This guy.
She's extra nice just to be extra nice, and and I'm extra forthcoming with the money.
I'm not saying she does a very great job.
shout out to Mr. Burnett out there, man. Bro, just pull up, man. Anyways, let's get to you. So,
Yep.
he does that. And now the border over, like, think about, here's the thing, right?
He stepped down as CEO.
When you are a publicly traded company, right? You have to answer to people.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like, you do your own thing and that's no. When you're a publicly traded company, gentlemen,
Everything's under magnifying glass.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
magnifying glass. I mean,
everything is looked through. So there is board of directors.
yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Then he has
So because there's a board, you have to answer to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You cannot do what you want to do.
Can't do dirt in a public company.
And think just that. No.
I think it's gonna slide through.
I'm a white man. I'm a billionaire. What you mean?
I know Donald Trump.
What you mean?
I can do whatever I want. I'm Vinnie Mac. God damn it.
Exactly. Now the money runs long. All right.
You should have did it through your own personal funds.
Listen,
Exactly.
It don't matter if any of these hoes come out and try to build a court case. That money gonna run faster
Dude,
than mine.
how many girls in WE?
Oh. I got a threat. Keep going.
Yeah.
How many girls in WE got offered by Vince and creative and all that stuff?
They had one girl who was on
Yeah, they got that so back too for
like Tony Storm, like that shit fucked him out, and now she's in AEW, one of the biggest wrestlers on the roster right now.
Listen, man, they took the Vince McMahon stimulus package, and then they got over near. It happens,
Dude.
man.
Like, honestly, real talk is this, man. The WWE's been known for doing some really shady ish, and there's so many times that we discussed this.
No union, no health insurance.
No health insurance, no retirement pay, none of that stuff.
No pension.
No
pension. What you mean? What you mean pension?
Nah,
Shit.
you're a high earner. You will be okay.
Yeah, facts. You give me your prime years. You give me your likeness. I'm all that
Give me your
merchandise.
name.
All that merchandise you sell, all the action figures, all the video games that comes to me and stuff like that. You get old.
You're a high seller. You'll be okay.
And then you get a little shaky, and then I call you back, and you come back, and you run
And
it
then
back.
we'll give you a legend package,
No,
and
that's
you'll be in the
back
Legend Hall of
ring.
Fame.
That's it.
Goldberg. I can't stand you.
Goldberg, I heard you need money. Top Water money right now, right? Come on in, we got you.
Yeah.
Dude.
Do a show in Abu Dhabi, make some $1 million. Take care of your kids.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Arabia. I'm like, bro.
You come get this check, right?
When I watched that match between Undertaker and Goldberg,
He almost killed Undertaker in that match.
I know, and you can see Undertaker was pissed. Like, bro, it's in your hands.
Yeah.
If you can't do it, don't do it.
Don't do it. Dude's 52 years old, wearing like 2 knee braces, like a stone cold. Like, dude, no. You gotta do the check him no more, man.
You trying to spare him?
Hey, that spear was a spear. It was like a toothpick. That's how bad it was.
Well, Vince sent you all them texts with all them zeros. Just say no,
dude.
Okay.
You're gonna pay this much money going to Abu Dhabi, first class flight. I'm going.
See?
I ain't gonna lie about it.
And then you're gonna hurt the Undertaker just because you want them zeros?
Well, he shouldn't have took that money either, then, huh? Exactly right. I'm the bad guy, right? You should have took the money too.
You keep the money.
Vince, you keep the money, man. I think I'm good.
Like I give credit to
it's
some
like
people.
You're sure? Next thing you know, he has another zero.
Oh shit! Hey, shit. I commend actual wrestlers who don't have some moral convictions. Yeah. Not going to Saudi Arabia like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, because they're boys. They've been wrestling together for almost 20 plus years, or over 20 plus years actually, since Ring of Honor and Chikara Pro. And honestly, here's the thing. Sami Zayn is Jewish. I think he's Jewish, or probably what he is, but I know he can't go to Saudi Arabia because they're probably going to up.
You look it up and see.
I think he's Jewish. I'm not sure. I think he's Jewish, or I'm gonna double check. Hold on, guys. Don't hold me to it. But I know he has some moral convictions against going to Saudi Arabia, and I can't blame him. I think in terms of his religion, I think
he's Arabic.
Sorry, he's Arabic, but he doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia. He doesn't like.
Rami Sabel is his name.
Yeah, he has moral convictions against Saudi Arabia, and I can't blame him. Listen, here's the thing, guys. Because there'll be another story to talk about this later on.
He is Muslim.
So he's Muslim. All right.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like how things are being run in Saudi Arabia, though.
Yeah.
But doesn't to prove like how devoted of a Muslim is, doesn't he have to go to the
Mecca?
Yeah.
For the pilgrimage?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't have to. You
don't have to.
It's not. Is that the vote?
Ramadan? No, you don't have to go to. You could. It's good if you try to go, but you don't have to.
It's not like mandatory.
So,
But back to the whole situation, right? He refuses to go because he said he doesn't feel. He has more convictions against.
I get it.
Saudi Arabia. And Kevin Owens, same thing. A lot of wrestlers refuse to go to Saudi Arabia, and I can't blame them. But other guys are like, "Look at the money." Like even the women weren't allowed to wrestle on the Triple Crown, and when you wrestle, you wear like a big ass bodysuit showing no skin whatsoever, and a shirt over the top of that so you can't show your see it. Everything must be covered from the neck down, and sometimes you have to cover your hair.
Yeah,
like. For a woman who wrestle in Saudi Arabia under those rules, God bless you.
I know you're burning up in that. That's like working it. That's like working out with a whole like sweatsuit on.
You got an image to protect,
and a sauna suit on top of that.
Yeah. You can't look at our women, guys.
Because then you're gonna give females ideas.
Yeah. So
you're gonna get.
And I'm sure that the girls, the women in the ring, didn't really speak out. Quiet as a mouse because you speak.
Money. And if will fire your ass quick.
Think for yourself. You wouldn't dare. Not in Saudi Arabia.
And that's if you leave the country. You are known for human rights violations. It's one of the most strongest regimes on the planet.
Sure, if they got some of them IG girls flying out, taking doo to the face and stuff.
Pretty much. Your favorite model girl on IG, man, might be took a Arabian,
moon pie.
Yeah. Or got some taki sauce?
Taki sauce?
Taki sauce on the face, man.
We've come a long way from the two girls in the front cup.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're on it.
You're on a roll today, my friend. Well, like I said, man, honestly, Vince, listen, we know he's a really vicious type of individual. But again, assholes always succeed in business. Dude, that's just what it is.
Did you see his how he came on SmackDown?
I missed that one, but he played a clip for it because I want to see this, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. McMahon.
It is a privilege, as always, to stand before you here tonight, the WWE Universe. especially a privilege to stand here in this ring in Minnesota. I'm here simply to remind you of the 4 words we just saw and what we call the WWE signature. Those 4 words are then, now, forever, and the most important word is together. Welcome to SmackDown.
Or like word. So, dude, like I would think at your age and coming down the pike, I would retire, fall back. Your daughter got this. Triple H should have been in the position of power.
But no.
For all he done for this company, he should be running the show. For what he done at NXT, he should be running the show.
No. Triple H said, nah, man, you in the family, but I like you like that.
But no. But dude, have you seen NXT? He's running NXT.
Listen, I think Triple H is built in all facets for this position.
Yeah,
all the crap that Vince is doing, not letting the legacy continue in a better way, is selfish.
No, leadership on the brand.
This is basically like Jerry Jones.
No, it's like Killmonger. He said, all this, burn it, get rid of it.
What they say, Auntie, burn it.
That's what Vince McMahon is doing. He's destroying the brand, and now you understand. Like, I'm a lifelong wrestling fan, and I always was looking for something better because WWE is dumbed down wrestling. No, sorry, sports entertainment, and I'm just done.
You know why? I mean, all those lawsuits he had to take.
No, but no, it is.
Don't forget about the steroids lawsuit allegations.
Yeah, that he beat. He beat the federal government.
Then you have the one with Owen Hart.
He lost that one.
And also, he's not in the business. And
matter of fact, hold on. I got a thread.
Shout out to the people saying this. Vince is not in the business of creating superstars the way he did in Attitude.
Because look what happened with John. Look what happened to The Rock.
That's why.
Yeah, you can't have another Rock.
No.
They're like,
but unfortunately, here's what happened to John Cena. John Cena is just as up there as The Rock is now because look what happened. He was one of
you're gonna leave me and go to Hollywood and make more money there and never need me anymore?
You're fired.
No. We can't have that.
Speaking about Vince,
third paradise.
You're
Hulk Hogan. God damn it.
I have a thread. Shout out to the Drain.
Get your ass back in the ring.
Bamager on Twitter, right? So this is the Vince McMahon thread. It reads, it's a long thread, so you guys
go for it.
Right,
give us the great hits.
We have one incident, right? Rita Marie Chardon was the first female referee in the WWE in the 80s. She got into Vince's limo and discussed her contract, but was forced to have oral sex to save her career. When she didn't agree, Vince allegedly raped her on that night in July 16, 1989. 1983, Jimmy Snuka. Remember he murdered his girlfriend?
Yep.
Nancy?
Well, allegedly.
Right? Vince was the only one who did all the talking for his employee. Vince allegedly paid off the investigators to save Snuka from legal troubles.
Yep.
To this day, WWE does not acknowledge those charges.
And he died, unfortunately. He went to trial. He went for retrial again. I think he died during the trial, though, for that murder. No, remember that. He went to trial for that.
Yeah.
Again, without the WWE help. Yeah. And I think he lost the case per se, but it was too late. It was too late because the dude was like gone. He was like all mentally and physically. And a few months later, he died.
Yeah. This is not. It's not over. I got more. Edge and Lita both were against the live sex celebration. Remember that?
Remember that? Yeah.
Right?
Raw, yeah.
Vince McMahon didn't listen to anyone, including John Cena, who tried to cancel this idea. McMahon even threatened to fire Lita if she didn't do the company had planned for her.
Wow.
What? This is when the Rated R, remember Rated R Superstar?
Yeah. During the whole Edge era.
Remember that? Remember Edge's, they didn't want to do the live sex scene celebration.
It was poor taste. I don't blame him.
And Vince forced it to do it. If Lita didn't comply, fired.
True. Yep. And here's the thing. It was during the time when him, Matt Hardy, and Lita were all beefing because they used to date, and Edge was Mr. Steal Girl.
Yeah. That was real. That was real beef.
That was real beef.
That was real beef. That's when they really fought. I'm like, they were really fighting.
Yeah, they really wanted to Yo, Matt Hardy was pissed.
Yeah, they really. Did he get concussed? He actually got concussed, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. They really was scrapping for that one.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It gets but there's more, kids.
More,
wait, there's more.
When Steve Austin's then wife Deborah filed domestic charges against him, McMahon was the first to cover him up. Allegedly, he told Deborah never discuss this publicly with anyone. After Austin walked out of WWE to 02, he was briefly arrested for beating his wife.
Yep.
The 90s steroid trial. McMahon was accused of giving steroids to his wrestlers like candy, and many wrestlers even testified against him.
Yeah, like superstar Billy Graham and a few others.
He even transferred his ownership to his wife, Linda, because there was no way he was getting out of this worker.
Yep. And somehow he won.
And he got out.
He got out. Somehow he beat the federal government. He literally beat the federal government in trial. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And honestly, there's an episode of that on the last episode of the 3rd season of The Dark Side of the Ring that I recommend you guys watching. It's on Hulu, kids, for you to stream for free. It's on Vice, but Vice has their shows on Hulu as well.
Yeah, okay.
So watch that episode, kids, and trust me, you'll learn a lot. Because now it's public. You can actually learn about the trial because now it's public information now.
Yep. The man personally interviewed Melanie Pittman on Raw the day after Brian Pillman's death.
Ugh.
Used it as a ratings and plugged it throughout the night on Raw. Vince used Melanie to avoid any accusations of drug and steroids abuse within the company.
Unfortunately, I'm not gonna touch. I ain't gonna touch it. It's such a tough subject because I was a fan of Billy. What's his name? Brian Pillman. I was a fan of his, and it's sad. That whole story is sad.
In '92, Terry Garvin and Mel Phillips were accused of sexually harassing a young ring attendant named Tommy Cole. Garvin and Phillips were fired and were never brought back.
Yep.
McMahon knew about this, but still didn't do anything to stop it.
Oh yeah, what's that guy?
Cole committed suicide some time ago.
Yep. What's his name again? The guy, the old dude who was a wrestler. He was a pedophile. First name. Oh, even what's her name? The great Moolah.
Yeah.
She's. Ooh boy.
Jim Ross once revealed that Vince McMahon wasn't going to sign Gail Kim in the company.
Yep.
But he changed his mind after Ross told him that men were going into Asian porn. Jim even said that McMahon didn't believe such a thing that existed in the first place.
Wow. It gets worse though. Like you never heard of? I never heard of Asian porn, but I heard the kids love it, so put Gail on a show.
So I know this woman. I go to the spot called Happy
Wait. So wait.
Well, me and Mr. Kraft.
Only when
get those rub downs.
WWE is because Ross said that men are into Asian porn.
Jim Ross himself said,
yes, that's to get her a job.
But she's a good wrestler. Like, yo, what the? Oh, again, Jim, man, come on, Jim.
Ashley Masario.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if all three of them, Jim.
What's his name?
Who?
The one you just said.
Oh, Drain Bramager. I'm gonna send you all this.
I'd not be surprised if the three of them, Jim, John
Laurinaitis.
Yeah, all them dudes.
Oh, they in trouble too. He's in trouble too.
Oh yeah, good dude. Oh,
very hot, messing about.
Yeah,
dude, that dude has multiple allegations of messing with the female talent.
An affidavit of late Ashley Masario details an experience she had during the WWE tour to the Middle East.
Oh my!
She claimed to have been raped and sodomized by the members of the military while on the trip. Vince told her to keep quiet so WWE relationship with the military was not hurt.
And she committed suicide.
After Chyna was aware that Triple H and Stephanie had been in a relationship behind her back, things between her and WWE deteriorated.
Yep.
Chyna stated in an interview after meeting with Vince about the situation, she was sent home and received a fax telling that she was not allowed to come back in WWE anymore.
Yep, she was fired pretty much.
Vince not only did tremendous amounts of cocaine, but bragged about it.
Oh yeah.
Vince is quoted saying,
"I love coke.
I can snort as much of this stuff as anyone that could put in front of me and never get hooked."
They're slow. Maybe it's his attitude. Please.
McMahon repeatedly mocked Jim Ross's and his Bell palsy phase.
That was
peak anti-bullying and be a star campaign.
Dude, like how tough he must be that you run an anti-bully campaign that you're a bully yourself. And that's what CM Punk said during the pipe bomb.
Yeah.
And like, yo, how does that work? You're a bully doing an anti-bully campaign. Get me here, no fucker, man. Like that's
McMahon was accused of by a tanning salon attendant in Boca Raton, Florida. According to a criminal complaint, McMahon showed himself
here's Freddie Mac
nude in photos
In all his
She
glory.
Heights wasn't interested.
Helicopter
was
dick.
accused of forcing himself on her.
Mr. McMahon, what are you doing?
Take that slap.
Oh boy. In 05, Vince McMahon agreed
What do you mean what I'm doing? I have money.
to a KKK gimmick.
I'm rich.
WWE, confirmed by Chavo Guerrero. He further revealed in an interview that he wanted to go the whole 9 yards with the gimmick, and said that he wanted to come out dressed as a KKK member.
Oh my
But they packed
God. I remember that one. The Flan character he played. I remember that. Oh my God.
Bro, he's trying to be woke. He's trying to acknowledge.
No, he should be like those black Republicans wearing those jean jackets and the aviator glasses and fish.
He's in a story and he's trying to give satire.
Dude, it
very-
gets worse though.
I'm not done yet.
It gets worse because, dude,
03,
it gets worse.
Vince McMahon revealed that he wanted Mark Henry and Matt Hardy to team up and talk like a black person.
Oh my God.
Matt said they were supposed to talk about being suppressed and talk with a black slang.
Oh, that's go well over well. A North Carolina kid talking slang to a Texan.
Now we
Well,
can
like
talk about
Texan.
Owen
Yeah.
Hart.
Oh my God.
3 weeks after Owen Hart's careless death on live TV, his wife Martha Hart launched a wrongful death lawsuit against the WWF, aka
Yep.
WWE. She included her children and Owen's parents on the lawsuit. WWE settled out of court for approximately $18 million on November 2nd, 2000.
And they had the nerve to ask to use his name for a tournament, and that's why you see AEW.
Use the Owen Hart.
No, they actually work with her
Yeah.
for the Owen Hart Foundation
Yeah.
and do a lot of promotional stuff and a lot of charitable work right now.
Tiger Al Singh complained to Vince about him wearing a turban and traditional Indian garb, telling him it was offensive to his people and
It is. No, but he's gonna be, for Tony Atlas in a Shaka Zulu costume. Yes, purpose. People know it was Tony Atlas. Oh, it's the great African king. Like,
I'm not changing the Redskins' name.
remember Akeem, the African Dream, that white dude was a white man gay doing the jive walk with Slick. I remember this shit. I was raised in that era. I remember Red Piper was half blackface, half Irish or Canadian. That happened.
Pandering.
Vince, I was going to say what Vince said. And Vince replied, "You and D'Lo are going to put sneak-off turbans on."
You're looking at
I
the
don't
real
care.
deal now. Your sorry ass up the
I love that theme song too.
Oh man,
It gets worse, but it gets worse.
That's it.
Nah, it
That's
gets worse.
Sunday Night Heat alum right there.
Dude, here's the thing, man. It gets worse. You know what it is?
I know you got stories for days too.
Dude.
These are this thing. When I saw the thread, it's a thread.
And it's more stories though.
I know there's more.
And we'll be here all day. We have told more story, but I'm giving one main story that I hate the most. It's the fact that this guy made all those wrestlers independent contractors, but he can't perform at other promotions. How does that work?
How am I?
Because you need me. You need my money.
Walt, do you see what he? Walt, do you hear what he said? So basically, they're 1099, right? You're a freelance worker.
Yeah.
If I'm a freelance worker, why am I only subject to work with you if I'm a freelance worker?
What's free?
Not getting taxes to pay
to pay them?
Yeah.
Because basically they pay their own taxes.
I'm responsible for my taxes, not you.
Yeah,
It's
not
corporation.
you. And mind you, we don't know if they're. I'm sure they have to pay. They have to pay their own way to get to what they get to, right?
Yeah, they have to pay their own way.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, rent vehicles.
You want to be a superstar, right?
I hate you. I hate
Look at me
you.
like
I
that.
hate you. I really hate you. And it's why. Please punch him. Please punch him. Please punch him, man, right now.
Why are you punching me? They agreed to this. All right? I'm sure if all of them put their heads together and was like, you know what, Vince? No, this ain't right.
They tried.
We're striking.
They got fired.
They got fired for
all
dude.
right,
what's
then.
name?
Look at Sasha Banks.
Selena Vega wanted to do a union for WWE. Guess what happened? As soon as she said union for WWE,
Fired.
fire.
Remember Sasha Banks and
Listen.
Naomi?
Yeah, he got fired.
They walked out.
Listen, this is what you need
Because
to
John
do.
Laurinaitis was known for being real to the female talent.
It's like this, all right? Now they're in a position where they have a name, they have history, and the competitions are right over there.
Yeah.
Dude,
Welcoming you with open arms.
Yes.
That wasn't always the case.
No, it
for
wasn't.
20 years, all you had close to competition was TNA Impact.
The wrestler's going to die.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
And you know, that's the closest thing you had. You had only that. You had XPW, which lasted like 5 seconds. You had what else? You had to go overseas.
Impact.
You had to go overseas to wrestle at CMLL.
Well, is TNA Impact the same thing?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, Vince McMahon's Jerry Ryan's doing for the wrestling.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I'm only giving 10. I'm only giving 10. I bought ACW. I bought WCW. You need me more. I need you.
Even though I made it, if I was here, I would have signed it.
Like,
Yo, every time I think about that, poor Scotty, yo. That's why he's so mad. That's why this dude's so mad nowadays, bro. I understand it too. Scotty. That's why Scotty was so pissed off.
Wow.
Good thing about it. My talent alone makes me a top 15 player.
Yeah.
But I'm getting paid like I'm a top 200 player.
You signed the contract.
He wasn't even top 5 in the highest paid players on the Bulls.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing BJ Armstrong and Bill Carter was getting paid.
It was part of the storyline, yeah.
Maybe Jay was out here playing favorites, but like, yo, I like you. I'll throw extra $2 million in the bag. That's kind
wow.
Hey, he's a jerk.
That's why his team, to this day, stinks.
But then, like I said, here's the thing, right?
I'm just like, yo, I am caking off the court. I'm good.
But everyone else is not, like, see.
Listen, MJ was getting underpaid. So if MJ's getting underpaid, Scott, you better shut your mouth, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. MJ is getting underpaid. I want to hear Scottie Pippen's mouth, okay?
But that just shows, going to show you, like, these owners, man, like, back then. That's why we're like, I understand that his career didn't last as long as it should have.
Yeah.
But I will always give respect to Oscar Robertson.
Yeah.
He paved the way for the players to get paid what they're getting paid right now.
Facts.
If he didn't do what he did,
Lord
knows what the NBA would be like right now. I doubt it would even exist.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
It wouldn't.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
There's no way there is no way you're gonna get a bunch of players
to play for
to pay as you play.
Yeah. But not even that. I told you how, like, back in the day when they drafted you, they had your rights in the perpetuity.
Yep.
How crazy is that?
They own your ass forever, pretty much. Wow.
But you know, back to the whole Vince McMahon storyline, bro.
I'm back, baby.
I'm sorry, y'all, because it's a
story, especially if you're a wrestling fan.
Like, you know, me reading it to you guys was just so shocking. Reading all the things, like, I watched the Vice stories.
Yes, the Dark Side of the Ring stories.
We know those stories.
Yep.
But to actually read the stories that didn't make it,
dude, and that's why I'm pissed that they canceled the show.
They did?
I think they canceled it.
Nah, it's probably.
I hope it comes back though.
It's gonna come back.
Cause I see Dark Side of Football coming back. I see Dark Side of the 90s coming back.
No.
Dark Side of the Ring has to come back.
It's gonna come back. There's need more stories.
Well, you know, once Vince beats the case, they'll come back.
You know what story I want to really know about more? Yeah. That airplane ride.
It came out, the story.
No, but I want to know if there's more to that story.
Dude.
I'm sure there's so much more.
I lost all respect for Ric Flair after seeing that episode.
Ric Flair could have been all that. Woo! He probably was. That's
what he's doing. He was wearing everybody's robe to the girls, man. Like, yo, I was giving them the helicopter on an airplane.
My club, get it right up in there.
My whole thing is
sky rockets in flight. Woo!
I'm not blaming him.
Well, you
have
the
to
drugs?
be responsible with your action and the drugs. All the drugs
and the alcohol.
All the alcohol.
Dude, they went through 5 carts of alcohol before they flied.
Listen, man. Listen. It was the 80s, you know.
It was the early odds.
It was the early 90s, bro.
No, early 2000s.
No.
Yes, it was. It was just after they bought out ECW and WCW.
Oh, so it was early 2000s.
Yes.
All right.
So TMZ wasn't outside like that, so, you know.
I could only imagine a story they don't talk about.
Oh.
No. When they had the Brock Lesnar and Mr. Perfect storyline.
The fight that almost brought down the plane.
And then the whole time, I watch the story, I'm like, where's Vince?
In the front.
And there's Vince in the front. So, Vince, you don't hear none of this stuff going on in the back?
No, absolutely not.
Or
it's all on Jim Ross.
Or Vince was with the ish.
No, because here's the thing. He was in the front, first class. And JR was one responsible for keeping the people in line.
Yeah, but still
he was enjoying.
I'm sure Vince.
But he knew down.
I'm sure Vince was doing some things that they can't talk about.
Probably about cocaine.
When I'm enjoying my lobster and a 20-ounce ribeye, I ain't got time.
And I'm doing my cocaine lines.
Bringing crackers over
30 mile, 300, 3. I'm doing my cocaine lines.
Okay.
300 miles in the sky.
When I'm first class and those other guys is coach, it's not a first class business. What's happening in coach? Okay.
Fighting. Dustin Rhodes was in his feelings because he got divorced from his girl. From Terry, and he was drunk as hell.
What business does Vince have breaking up a fight with Brock Lesnar involved?
A young Brock Lesnar.
That's what I'm saying.
And Mr. Perfect.
Ultra Prime Brock Lesnar.
Mind you.
And Prime Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm sitting down.
It was 6'5", 6'6" dudes.
Yeah.
280 plus at least, 275 plus.
That's like 500 pounds of muscle right there.
Going at it?
I'm in first place.
And then
who stopped it again?
It was who stopped the fight? Damn, who did stop the fight? I think it was
Rhodes. Wasn't it Dustin Rhodes?
Dustin Rhodes, yeah.
It was them and company.
I think it was Dustin Rhodes or somebody else. I know somebody was Tommy Dreamer as well.
There's a few of them.
That stopped the fight. They had to separate them. Like, a whole bunch of people had to separate those two.
And then they had to take Scott Hall to the chair.
Could it be me?
Yeah, to pass through customs. No, come on. The man passed away, man. Come on, man. The man passed away, man. Come on, man.
I just think about the story. What? To get through customs?
They had to do a weekend at Bernie's to Scott Hall. Yes, See that reaction right there?
You ever seen it? We're gonna watch it.
We gotta watch it before you leave tonight.
We're gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it.
It's on YouTube for free. You don't watch it.
That's crazy.
You didn't know about that whole story?
No,
it was crazy,
dude. And Ric Flair with the Mr. Nature Boy robe on and nothing else.
Ric Flair came out
in the nude
for the robe on.
Hey, ladies! Woo!
Doing this with his pepper.
We're held up all day.
That's crazy.
Up and down the aisles.
That's crazy.
And cornered a woman.
Hey, waitress! Get a witness of this! Woo!
He didn't force himself upon her, did he? No.
No, that actually happened.
He kissed her, right?
He forced himself on top of one of the girls.
I think he kissed her.
While he was butt naked, he kissed her.
Yeah, he kissed her. That was it.
But I think she was so traumatized from the event that she wanted to sue, but the airline that she was on, the private liner, they fired her because she signed the NDA. But then a few years later, since she got fired,
she can now speak about it.
She can speak on it, and she sued.
Yeah,
and she got a settlement out of it. I think that we want to see the story. We want to see the episode, what happened. But it was wild. A lot of people got fired off that flight too.
Yeah,
a lot of people. Whoever got fired, he died 4 years later. Unfortunately,
my man Vince make sure that you making
Brock Lesnar. Nothing happened to Brock Lesnar. Nothing happened to Ric Flair.
Yeah,
nothing.
Man.
So both were hot at the time.
Both probably got reprimanded.
Reprimanded.
We're gonna take a break and we'll come right back.
Vince all day, baby. Hogan 2. Racist. Off for them.
Bye.
I'll go do. Go to AEW. How about that?
We'll be back.
Hey, the man said he said, and the first song of this week's podcast is 4G for El Feedo on Go.
Damn, Slim Dog. Gang. Look.
Hey, run that this up, Chase.
Grew up in the jungle, flexing, ain't never respect, no pressure, nah. Hit the car, 100 sunshots, no talking, just send him a message. Thought these was against killers, it was on, it was with detectives. What? Spent 200 racks on the first trip, plugged through in the extras, breaking blocks down like Tetris. My young is getting reckless, send them to your spot, no questions. They just need to skip in directions. ARs, AKs, my preference. Ain't no wicked need play, got a death wish. Everybody get a plate, I'm a blessing. Told Mac, tell me don't stress it. Chopper with the cooling kid and shell ketchup. These up in the city, I'm next up. Ain't no point in wearing vests. 40 gang white ones again, me shoot from the neck up. Score so lopsided, other side, never catch up. Slime for the squad, I ain't never freeze up. Spin block at the back, that's a must dirt stuff. I'm jigging on Robert Ory. My go. Ride around, my ice poles got gas for the low. You don't want no smoke. 100 racks cash, 220 on the dash. Pull up, give me getting my dope. It's in the trenches, give me it's taking place. Most of these rappers getting broke. It's spinning blocks, still cleaning blocks. Most of my niggas in the go. Ride around, my ice poles got gas for the low. You don't want no smoke. 100 racks cash, 220 on the dash. Pull up, give me young boys again. You know it's trenches, making me place. Most of these rappers it's spinning blocks, still cleaning glocks. Most of these ain't having no raps. Need to put that in all caps. I was 18, hey, 6 bands, little boy, I was running through racks. 500 on the truck, that's facts. Breaking day, we was selling all crack. Black 30 shot Mac, one up top, cock back, gang land, tell my young strap. Catch me in my city in traffic, Stretch him out, laying flat like a plasma. 20 cars on me, I say, I'm crashing. Turn his OG to a pack. Smoke him out the Russian cream, double homie when we double back. Russian K with the red beam. Rolling loud on the Cali like I'm burning with the cookie packs. Down the road, you can check my rookie stats. Long nose like I'm trying to bring Pippin back. 6 rings ain't enough for the whole team. Drop the bag, told the jeweler he could trip. Mine boys, they can go. Ride around town with them poles, got gas for the low. You don't want no smoke. 100 racks cash, 220 on the dash. Pull up, give me young. Still in the trenches, give me it's in place. Most of these rappers getting broke. It's in blocks, still cleaning glocks. Most of these niggas now go. Ride around with my poles, got gas for the low. You don't want no smoke. 100 racks cash, 220 on the dash. Pull up, give me young. It's in the trenches, still making plays. Most of these rappers getting broke. So it's spinning blocks, still cleaning glocks. Most of these getting arrows.
DJ Intense from On The Record Podcast, and you know what part of the segment it is? It is the Unpopular Opinion. I was supposed to go, but he said drop the bombshell over my head, and I said, you know what? You got it. You got it.
I would have pissed you people off this week.
You know the rules, how it goes. They have 5 minutes to say what they have to say. He said, the floor is yours, my friend.
Thank you, my fellow podcaster. How you doing?
Okay, go ahead, man.
All right, people. Well, I'm going to piss off somebody in this room right now.
A few, actually.
But I'm going to say I got to say it because you know what it is? The NBA season's over. You know, The dust is settled. Congratulations to
Golden State, but we're going to get into the review with that. Go ahead.
And a lot of teams that were supposed to go all the way were bounced in the first round.
Or didn't make it.
At all. And
my Lakers
didn't make it to the dance, even though they
the Clippers didn't make it either.
Yeah, which, oh man, that's a disappointing in itself right there. But the one team from the East Coast I'm really disappointed in because of all that talent, all that build up, all that everything they have, and they dish the bed basically, is the Brooklyn Nets. And I blame one individual for this.
Who do you blame?
You already know where this is going. So, unpopular opinion is Kyrie Irving is the reason why the Nets didn't go far this season.
Whoa! All right, make your case, brother. Go ahead.
Here's the situation, right? Listen, at this point, we're about 2 years deep into COVID, the whole situation. And honestly, at this point, I'm not going to be all pro-vaccine anymore. I'm about pro-choice. Do what you feel is real, people. Do what's in your best interest and whatnot. And depending on where you live at, depending on what cities and rules and regulations is at. But besides the point, Kyrie said that this year was supposed to be our year. This year's supposed to be this year. We're going to make it to the playoffs and to the finals and whatnot. And yeah, that didn't happen at all. And the first precursor to that whole situation was his adamantly against the whole vaccine situation. You know, in New York City, in order for you to be able to work, let alone able to participate or enter certain establishments, you have to be vaccinated. Now, is it fair? I'm not here for that debate at all. Is it fair or not? Whatever. It's like, you decide. But at the end of the day, is if you're on a team, there's no I in team. Team is TEAM. That means everybody.
There's an I in win.
Shh. 5 minutes. Now you're up now, huh? All right, whatever. But moving on. And dude will say we're going to be winning. We're going to win a championship, blase, blase.
You got 3 minutes.
And here's the thing. First thing he did, he didn't freaking take the shot. And that's on him. But he gave no reason why he was against the shot. He gave no precise reason. You want to be seen as a martyr, blah, blah, blah. You want to be seen as a hero to the voiceless. But you did nothing to be the hero of the voiceless. You did nothing. This was out for self. This was for you to get attention for yourself. So the Brooklyn Nets played about over 100 games without you. Only time you have to play is on the road, if that. And then when playoff time comes, then you decided to go into Ramadan mode, which I'm not against either. But if you're playing the playoffs and you're fasting during Ramadan, it's gonna greatly affect your on-court prowess. Because you're not eating. You're only doing drinking water, and that's it. Even that, drinking water. You know what I mean? And eating a banana past 9 o'clock, it's like, it's not going to do much to help you in terms of energy and whatnot. And look what happened. Like, dude wasn't playing to his fullest potential. So it's like pretty much the KD show with no Kyrie. And then on top of that, Ben Simmons said I was ready to play. He didn't play at all. and decided, oh, I don't feel good anymore. So what was the problem? It was a Call of Duty plan match that night? That's why you don't want to play anymore? Like, get out of here, man. You are the softest life I've seen in my life, man, for real. And I hope you get traded this year, man. Like, I'm a Knicks fan, mind you. I'm gonna give all this vitriol and venom to these people because you know what it is? Because as soon as it was over, now Kyrie's looking at the front door. Katie didn't talk to management, and Brand Simmons is still up. So here we are right now. No titles in New York outside of the New York Football Club. The only team that has worked in New York currently is the New York City Football Club and the Yankees and the Mets. So they're both kicking ass as well, knocking it out of the park. Both teams.
The
Rangers, well, they had a good run, but unfortunately, they got off in the last the games. They could have won. They could have won, but 2 minutes they slacked off, and look what happened. They lost.
Sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead.
But I digress. But I stand my ground. I said what I said, and I guarantee you, when the new season begins, there'll be no Kyrie on the Nets. There'll be no KD, no Ben, and your team's back to square one. The city Hamilton when Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and all those people left. That's that first time around. We had all those talent, and if they go team over for a long time.
You got a minute left.
When they leave, those 3 people leave. They'll team over for a long time. It's sad to say that when a clown show as the Knicks organization is, they're in a better position than the Nets are right now. They have no first round draft picks for a few more years. The Nets. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do now? What can you do?
30 seconds.
Kitty's gonna leave. Ben's gonna be traded. What's going to happen to Kyrie? Kyrie's looking at the front door already. He blames his team for reason that things not going the way they're supposed to go. It's your fault. It's you. You want to play Mr. Martyr, Mr. I'm the voice of the voiceless, but didn't do for the voiceless.
4 seconds.
Please, man.
3.
Be gone.
2,
Peace.
1. And
Go ahead, Walt. Talk this shit. I see it on your face. I see it. I see it on your face.
I gotta make a correction. When they traded for Ben Simmons, they got Philly's draft picks.
Exactly.
I think it was a pick swap. How they did that?
All right. So one correction.
Right?
My bad.
Pick swap, or they
fleeced Philly. Okay, they got Ben. They got a whole bunch of picks.
Yeah, they got picks.
Sure, they fleeced Philly.
But the thing is, though, with the NBA, right? Those like 20 picks, those low round picks, not like the NFL, where if you get a top player, you get a player in any part of the draft.
Yeah.
NBA, the talent pool's very limited.
Yeah.
So it's very rare you might find a all-star Hall of Fame talent in those like those picks 20 and below.
Yeah, you're right.
You might find a starter or a bench player, but it's very rare you find a superstar / all-star.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
Walt, talk your shit.
You're wrong.
I'm gonna poke holes too, and he's gonna poke holes too.
Go ahead.
You're wrong because Kyrie is a private citizen and he's free to do what he wants to do.
But he's still under scrutiny of the public eye, and I'm part of the public eye, so I'm gonna poke this shit out. There you go.
And he cares nothing about that.
And I couldn't about him either.
Because he's still gonna live his best life. He's not gonna be pressured to do anything.
Go do another Uncle Drew. How about that?
Because Kyrie stood his ground, unlike the Nets organization who says, "Oh, we don't need a part-time player." So I believe Kyrie's going on as much as I believe that Kyrie is not going to be a part-time player for the Nets. That's what I think of that statement.
Anything else? Go ahead.
So the reason the Nets fall apart is because of the organization, the coaching, and the players not doing what they needed to do in the playoffs.
There you go. Players not doing what they need to do. There you go.
So what you're saying, because they failed to go further in the playoffs, could have happened even if Kyrie was a full-time player.
I think that's a little bit.
I think they would have got a higher seeded.
See, but the thing is, you'll never know. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, well, okay. To poke holes in that one, I think they would have been seeded higher.
We're gonna get to the second round.
We don't know that.
We don't know that because because they were seeded what? They were when KD was before he got hurt. They were the top. No, they were number 1.
Yeah,
and they fell from number 1 to number 7. Maybe they would finish 4 or 5, and they would have had a matchup with Philly.
Still not a guarantee.
Who did Philly place in the first round? Toronto.
Exactly. Yeah. It's still not a guarantee they would have got the first round.
I think it would have beat Toronto. And they would have to go up against Miami, second round.
Yep.
Listen, we've seen how some of these matches
I know you're right.
Have faced off.
But
will I say Kyrie's lack of absence to the team hurt the team? Yes.
Yes, I piggyback what you said.
But to solely say that he's responsible for the Nets undoing, no.
Dude, it's a chain of effects.
It's a big chunk of that. Because, what the experts have been saying, that a lot of players did not want to get the vaccine. But they knew that it was a team sport and did it in the betterment of the team to be a champion. Look what happened in San Francisco with the Golden State Warriors.
You have all
they had
the
a
vaccine.
mandate. And they all got look at Andrew Wiggins. Now think about Andrew Wiggins, right?
Yeah.
Had he not been vaccinated,
he would have won a title.
Nope. He wouldn't. They would
have won a title. Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he's a key player of that team.
And he was a key player in this series against Boston.
Yeah. So yeah, we could say that would have affected him.
Now, if Kyrie would have been playing the full season,
they more likely would have beaten Boston.
And more likely they probably never would have met Boston in the first round.
Exactly.
They would have met them in either the finals or the second round, depending whether the positioning was at.
That's a possibility. But again, also it would come down to how the team was playing. Because when you look at them, they could score with anybody.
The problem with the
thing is because when you look at them, they didn't have a great defense.
No, it was all offense.
They didn't have much, presence inside till the trade happened.
And that's another thing too, which I feel like they messed up at, because I personally feel they should have never traded for James Harden.
You
should have kept that group intact.
I agree. I totally agree.
You had Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Allen, a slew of players. You let it all go for James Harden, which I get it. James Harden is immensely talented. But you don't break up a team chemistry. Even when they fired Kenny Atkinson, I thought it was disrespectful.
Listen, this happens all the time when you're doing this type of thing. You get one superstar player, you try to add another superstar player, you probably try to look up and add another superstar player. Your bench is gonna suffer. We've seen that time and time again.
And more times than not, usually in the NBA, it doesn't pan out right.
No. The only time it gets right is by the second or third year that the players are together, because now they could add more pieces around it. But that first year, they're gonna suffer.
So, like you said, they were 2 years in. Last year, Kyrie hurt his shoulder against the Bucks. He didn't play in that series.
Nope.
James Harden had a blown hamstring.
Yep.
And it was a game 7 they played. No, it was 6 game 7. Game 7 when game 7.
The hamstring went before, I think.
Yeah, it was like game. Games, He was even in it.
He might have been 4 or 5. One of those games.
Now, mind you, in game 7, people they want to get on James Harden. Oh, he only shot. I think was it 2 of 8 on the court?
I don't know what it was. He's just very good.
He went onto the line 18 times.
Wow.
Harden dropped 25. Don't let people fool you about what his stat was last in that game. He may have went 2 of 8 on the court, but he still gave you 25 points.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Your team chemistry stinks. You had a head coach that was there that took this Brooklyn Nets squad when they were just a bunch of no-names and coached them every year to get better and better. Then you fired him. And that was a downfall.
So there was issues before even Kyrie got to the squad.
No, he was there.
No, I'm just
Kyrie
saying.
and KD didn't want Kenny Atkinson as head coach anymore. They let him go. And went and got Steve Nash.
Yep. And then they say, "Oh, we don't need a coach."
They said, "We need a coach."
I say it's my.
Kyrie said it. Kyrie said it.
He wasn't the only one who said it. He wasn't the only one who said it. Players have said that.
But here's the thing, though. A lot of people say that people need a new coach, and sometimes that's not the case. Like, a lot of people say they want to get a new coach because they don't like the coach and their coaching style.
Sometimes you need a voice. You need a new voice.
Yeah.
That I can agree.
It's like,
that's the problem that great coaches run into. Because, like, you could have, your resume could speak for itself. You consistently get your team to the playoffs. You probably have, won a couple championships in probably the last 3 or 4 or 3 or 5 years. But again, that new voice aspect and stuff like that. How long can you hold the ear of these veteran players to hold the ear of the young players that you got coming in? Because once the veterans turn, you might as well forget about the rookies.
Yeah,
you're right. Absolutely right.
Yeah. Now, I have to tend to agree with what he said about not the whole entire thing is being Kyrie's fault, but a part of it. And like he said too, the Nets should have bit their tongue and said, "No, what? You can't play."
Yeah, because now I look at you crazy.
Because now, remember they did start off saying we don't want a part-time player, We don't want. I think what's the saying?
They said they don't want no halftime.
Yeah,
no.
But what's the Mike Tomlin phrase? I don't need mercenary. I need volunteers. Something he says about that nature.
Gotcha.
But like, Kyrie stands mess with the team, and then he's not at practicing, right? Basically showing up for games and playing games, so that chemistry is kind of off.
Yep.
And then the bad luck of the draw is Ime Udoka was once their head coach, was a coach on that squad, assistant coach.
Yeah, he got fired, right?
No, he left to go to Boston.
As one should.
He went to Boston. He got hired to Boston.
I don't blame him.
So now, if I'm a former coach, I play on your team. If I know how y'all play,
Then you're fucked.
I can expose certain things about you.
Yeah, then you're fucked.
Now, if you look at the Suns, the Suns and the Pelican series, Pelicans made it competitive. And Willie Green was a former assistant on their coaching squad too. So he knows that team.
Oh, yeah.
But with the Brooklyn Nets and the Celtics, of how they got knocked out, swept, I did not see that coming.
Bro, I can't trust the organization. Yes, you could say you couldn't trust Kyrie because of the choice that he made, but again, outside of this particular pandemic issue and stuff like that, the only times Kyrie hasn't been available to actually play and compete is when he's been injured.
Yeah. And he's so injured so many times. I think they said in the past 3 seasons, Stephen A said he only played 60 games.
So
it's an 82 game season, y'all. 262 games.
Wow.
No, 42 games. An 82 game season, and you didn't make a quarter of it.
So if it wasn't injuries, it was this
personal days. He needed off.
Personal days.
He went to his birthday party.
That I can fault. That I could be like, I don't like that. You know, if you're taking like 1 or 2 days out of like an 82 game season, okay. If it's like periodically throughout the season, you could point at that and be like, no, we can't have this.
And that's why I feel when it comes to Stephen A saying that, when he says his stance on Kyrie Irving, I don't blame him.
Yep. It's one of the few times I agree with Stephen A.
That this man doesn't want to come to work. You're getting paid millions of dollars, but you don't show up to work.
Don't get me wrong. Because we know how hard only a select few could go pro, and then even get shorter in terms of like who goes on to be great and have this long lasting career where they could get X amount of max contracts throughout their tenure as a professional player. Yes, it looks crazy that this guy's getting a whole bunch of money and he's not on the court. Yeah. It's a very bad look considering when we put the world in the context and the BS like regular people go through. I get that. But at the same time, yes, regardless of his job, he's free to exercise his right. And I can see how Stephen A looks from a basketball standpoint, and he thinks about like, damn, you know, KD bit the bullet and did this, and why can't he? It's like, well, Stephen A, you also got to understand, everybody's different. Even KD got things about him that you don't like, but we respect it because that's who he is, and stuff like that. So my thing is like, between my main issue is with the Nets organization.
I agree with you. It's a show
because like
not as much level as than the Knicks organization is, but it certainly is a show.
Because if you're gonna freeze Kyrie out, freeze him out all the way.
Yeah.
Don't make it seem like
they're wishy-washy.
Yeah. Don't make it seem like you were so desperate that you brought him back.
Because remember, he got hurt, KD, and they're like, oh my God,
we're done.
If I was them, like, F it.
Like even if KD was mad about it, yo, KD, listen, at the end of the day, it's a business, and we're gonna treat it as such.
We're going for the long term.
If this season gotta go up in flames,
let it go up in flames.
And we're the worst team in the NBA, so be it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna entertain this because now the narrative's gonna look crazy.
Prime example: the Golden State Warriors. Was it 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago?
Yep.
One of the worst records in the league. Is after when Clay got hurt.
Mm-hmm. KD
left. Started season, Steph Curry injured his wrist. They were out.
Yeah.
They had a number 1 pick in the draft that same year. The next year, Steph got hurt, but then they end up coming back. And They got bounced out in the first round. Not even playing tournament. This year, what happened to win the championship?
And now, what's going to happen right now with the whole situation? Like the other teams, like look at the Lakers, they're going to be, dude. Westbrook is gone.
Lakers?
Westbrook is gone.
We don't know. We don't know yet.
I think he's gone.
Who's to take that contract?
No one's taking that contract, so they got to.
Unless it's a team that's desperate. Like, I'm not gonna hate on Russell Westbrook the talent. It's that contract that teams are like that $41 million.
Yeah, the albatross contract.
That contract is like, woo. Unless a team is willing to bite the bullet and say we'll take it on, it's hard to unload that contract.
Who's willing to do it though?
There's a couple teams. Sucker born every day.
Sacramento.
New Orleans.
Maybe Indiana.
Charlotte.
Indiana. Charlotte. The Knicks.
Nah, we don't want them in New York.
Heck, you never know the Brooklyn Nets can trade for Russell Westbrook.
They can have them in Brooklyn. Have fun.
Can you imagine that they do a Kyrie for Westbrook swap?
How fast you trying to get KD out of Brooklyn? That's a real question.
He'll be gone quick.
That's a real question.
Notice that anybody put together before on that Oklahoma City Thunder team
Never come back.
Never won a title, nothing. Never accomplished anything.
Except for KD.
Yeah, no, but he had to play with the Golden State Warriors. But everybody else, they didn't know how much
Speaking
shit.
about that narrative right there. Okay, so I feel like we're jumping ahead. But can we wrap up the Brooklyn Nets one?
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
I tend to agree with you that Kyrie has a huge part in of them not succeeding this year. And if you fans are upset at me, don't be upset with me. Be upset with him.
He said, Uncle Drew.
Be sad with him. He made his choice. And I get it. There are choices we all can make. But you have to live with it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I respect your choice.
But at the
Kyrie,
same time,
I do. But live up to it.
Exactly.
Own it. Own it.
Stand tall.
You just say, oh, it is not
Stand
our time.
10 toes down.
No. I don't hear about it. No. And don't flip the narrative switch and try to go after the sports class, because that's what he tried to pull.
He did
recently.
Yeah, he did.
He's like he tried to go after. No.
Like I do agree, because now the narrative was not, because here's the thing: when they lifted the mandates,
yeah,
I think they did it for a reason. Why? Because for the baseball team.
Yeah, the baseball they switched it over for,
because those are their money makers.
The Yankees and the Mets.
Yeah, I agree with him with that. I agree, but I'm just pissed off that they didn't do the same for the workers. But then you have no choice, because most of these workers work in restaurants, work in theaters, and all that stuff, and work generally with the public.
Yeah.
So I understand why, and people are pissed off because it's deemed hypocritical for not lifting the mandate all over. But here's the thing, though:
they don't
deal with the general public like you do. They generate money, not like you do. Like granted, you are pivotal in running this city. You are the blood of this city. Without you guys, the city is shut down.
It's halts.
Period.
Halts.
But at the end of the day, you don't bring the money these guys do, and that's just what it is. And yes, I hate it myself. I truly do. As a man who's been freaking vaccinated 3 times over with 1 shot and 2 freaking boosters, I understand. Like when's it gonna end? I agree, 100%. But at the end of the day, you gotta do what's good for you. Yeah. And whatever consequences that come with it, you gotta deal with it.
And like another thing which I get upset with players about, like they try to make it seem like, oh, it's my choice. But bro, people are paying their hard-earned money to see you.
Yes,
at a game.
Granted, the Knicks haven't won a title since 1973. And guess how much it costs for a ticket for a night for a family to go to a Knicks game in MSG before you put in parking?
Probably like $150 per ticket.
I say for mid row. Was it for mid row?
Mid row. Oh, that's like $3 and some change.
$300 per person.
So like 3, 6, 9. So $200 just for a family of 4.
Yeah, that's before the food.
This is before food
and drinks.
Okay, and parking.
Yep.
Or you might have to go do like a park uptown, take a train downtown. So $200 for the tickets. To take a train from uptown to downtown,
like
you pay
$10, about $10, $12.
$12 round trip.
Round trip's like $24.
Yes. No. Because it's in the Subway Swiper, it's $2 right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. So I'm bugging. So around $16.
So if you do like a day pass,
yeah,
we'll say $4.50.
Yeah.
So we say $4.
About $17, $18 for family 4.
12, 16. So that's $1,216 just for you, your family, and the traveling.
For one game.
Now if you go for parking, that's like $60.
Yeah, for event,
so for their parking down Midtown for that one game, $1,260.
Yep.
Now if you get in the stadium, you gotta buy food.
Yep.
Buy a drink, $5 for a little 16-ounce soda, probably.
Yeah, little
eight
cocktails of soda.
All right. So, is that coming free fills?
No, it does not.
Okay, so
we don't do free refills in the garden, baby.
So to see
not even for water.
So you want to go see a good game with good seats, to get a drink, just a little soda to tease your throat.
Yes.
You're spending
$10 about
$1,300, folks.
Yep. For one game. And it's a game play against the New Orleans Pelicans.
Not even
some whack-ass team.
Game. It's a C-list game. So people are spending money for that.
On a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. Players, like, why don't you wake up?
Like, somebody's selfish because they came to pay to see you.
People,
and that's why I commend Adam Silver for what he's doing right now, because if you don't show up to play, you get a penalty.
I don't blame him.
It's not fair for the fans who busted their ass to get tickets to see you play, and you're not there. You're a no-show.
And that's why I respect players like LeBron James, KD, Giannis, Steph. Those guys don't cheat the game, bro.
Or leave the game to play Call of Duty.
Okay, they don't cheat the game.
Ben.
They don't cheat the game. They always come prepared, ready to play. Kobe was like that too.
It's not like that. It's just that they love the game that much.
Yeah.
Just think about it. My thing, and that's the
They'll
thing.
see it as a paycheck, pretty much.
That's the thing some of these players are not getting. When this is over, when you're not getting picked up, when you're no longer getting that call, be like, oh, this dude could be an asset for us trying to win
But
this.
now we good.
And so that's when you know it's over.
Yeah.
The asset on Marbury. So he left the Knicks. What happened? He went to play right now in Shanghai.
That's wrong, but still don't like.
Yeah, but no team wanted him.
He's a god out there though in China.
Granted, I don't hate Stephon.
I like the game. Enjoy it, but still,
it's not the same level.
It's not.
No.
And when these advertising money coming in, these TV rights are coming in.
Yep. You get that Walt Disney money.
Billions of dollars coming into the NBA.
You get that Warner Media money.
Players forget. The finals was on tape delay in the 70s.
Yep. You're playing on live TV. On
tape delay.
Play on live TV.
Now you're playing on live
ABC.
TV on ABC, and there's an NBA TV network where you can watch any game. Now people even paying additional $60 a month for the
league
package.
Pass. Yeah, for the league pass. There's so much money going on, and that's not even including the money coming in from the Asian markets.
Yes, just to watch you play basketball, and you don't want to play.
Like, it sounds like a real move. Straight up and down.
Sure.
Straight up and down. It's like paying to see Lauryn Hill. She shows up 5 hours late. That ain't cool. And only play for like 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Come on,
I want to play. I'm done. Good night, guys. And I paid $500 for tickets to see you play. We should do the whole entire miseducation of Lauryn Hill. What's wrong with you? I paid so much money for these tickets, and you don't come in for 2 minutes? Nah, you got you got to play a whole album and the unplugged.
Yeah.
For that much money.
All right, so
I pay for as much time as she performed.
Simp.
Well,
simp.
No, because Walt's trying to crack a joke here because she doesn't perform.
Perform for 2 minutes. Let me do the math real quick on that.
Here's my $2. I'll see you later.
And I'm a fan, and I'm saying Lauryn Hill. I'm a fan. Mind you.
Speaking about people going off the deep end, Azalea Banks. So she did on concert recently.
Oh, she's done Molly or something, man. She's done some drugs.
About her too.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing. Like, you crazy. You killing the one fan that's still right for you to this day.
Listen, listeners, listen very closely. This is a girl who's the epitome of talent, who has very little regard for anyone.
Yeah. Yep.
That could possibly help her in any capacity.
She burned so many bridges, it's damn near scorched earth for her right now.
You know, she's well content with rocking the boat to the point where, like, any chance she has at being successful or artist of value dies right away.
And it's sad because she's a talented artist. But here's the thing, though, she's so nuclear. Even being within a few feet from her could ruin your career for association.
Yeah.
What's funny about that? It's the truth. It's the truth. Like, you're laughing, but it's the truth.
I was trying to tell her, it was like, Ma, if you look at to see you on stage, if you don't want to do it,
don't do it.
Don't do it. I never wanted to do it.
I didn't want to be here.
I didn't want to be
like, what the?
She knew I'll say that.
And someone threw a barbell on her head, rightfully so.
I don't know. Maybe she thinks she's bigger. Maybe she thinks she's so big that she could act like this.
She thinks she's Grace Jones. No, you're not.
No, listen, unless you are like, Mariah Carey levels of accomplished, you need to shut your mouth, okay? You need to be grateful that you're here and people actually want to see
so support you.
Because I'll tell you what, when them bills start adding up, and all them bridges you burn, that you take a look around and there ain't nowhere to go, but just stay still and be humble. Oh yeah, your edge is gonna change.
Oh, nah, she's gonna be the next freaking The Masked Singer.
Because if you didn't want to be here, you didn't have to be here because no one's checking for you like that anyways.
What? I'm telling the truth. I'm being dead ass. You're laughing. I'm being serious.
If you didn't want to be there, that's fine. We ain't checking for you like that. It's cool.
Next thing she'll be on Amateur Night at the Apollo, the way she's going, man.
You being outside is by choice, not by demand.
By demand.
She'll probably do a sweetie and it's again on the pier.
Because there's so many
Oh, yeah.
You have no idea. That's how delusional you are.
It was like, I said,
what are you doing, man?
Why? Like, someone cut a mic off. If I was her PR rep,
I'll quit.
You know how upset I would be at her, bro?
I quit right there and there. I'm out. Bye.
Make sure I better have my money in my account tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm suing.
Good luck. I'm out. Don't pay me. See you in court.
Yo.
Bye.
So I had the thing in my head. I kind of missed. I think I'm trying to pull it back out.
Like, it makes no sense, man. That's you completely sabotage your career. Giggles at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you bring that up. The worst part about it is that you're an artist, and we know every artist needs a team. How do you look saying that with people on your team?
Trying to keep you relevant and afloat.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, you affiliated with this girl? Yo, you need to get away from her.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's the next conversation.
Poison. She's poison.
Bro, be like, yo, she's doing that, and you guys are trying to get the bag and build a brand.
Good luck.
Why would you help someone sabotage her own brand?
Honestly, the way she's going right now with her, man. Listen, man, putting you as a reference is like it's already setting you up for failure for the job. Like, yo, you work for her. Well, guess we're not interested right now. We're not hiring you for this position right now. Like, wait, what do you mean? I thought you needed people. We're not gonna hire you because you work for her.
I mean, they won't flat out tell you that, but they'll be like, it seems like
the position is filled.
Yeah, the position is filled. And I don't think you really meet our requirements and stuff like that.
See what it is? We need 3 years experience, and your experience is not relevant at this time. So
it seems like you got a toxic experience in your file somewhere.
This was like more of an internship more than an actual experience situation.
I'm not saying you're toxic. It could be that some of your affiliations might be a little questioned,
Yeah, being a witch.
So now that
they're all witches. Let's say she's a voodoo priest witch.
Girl, do your thing, okay? When you unbird your cat and make soup out of it, that's your business.
What?
You didn't know that?
No.
It's on Twitter. She unburied her cat and boiled it and drank it.
How do you look?
Listen, let her do her. Anyways, so. Look at Walter.
Out of breathe for a second. Cool. Yeah. Wow, this is crazy.
Listen, man, she do whatever she wants to do, baby. It's just your business,
dude. I thought Grace Jones was crazy, but at least she was being artistic.
Anyways,
hey, Sheila.
Back to basketball.
Woo! Lord have mercy.
Could it be me?
I feel sorry for the that goes that side her.
The Boston Celtics and the Warriors. NBA Finals. Walt and I, we did a preview show about the finals, right?
Yeah, we did.
What'd you say?
I said Warriors in 6.
And I said Celtics in 7.
Mm-hmm.
The Warriors did clinch in 6.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to them.
Yep.
Now I'm in my hot take. Let's go into it, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do a recap. So game 1 went down.
Yes.
Boston won it.
Yes, after Steph Curry was going crazy at the beginning of the game.
And the third quarter, and when the fourth quarter came, Boston said, "No, we're not done yet."
Yep. And it kept going crazy.
And Boston kept going nuts. And the Warriors had no answer. I was like, "Whoa, they stole game 1."
Yep.
And Walt's like, "Wow."
Yeah, I was
It's
shocked.
gonna be a long series. I say, yeah, I do gonna be a long series. Not gonna be easy, right?
Yep.
Game 2 happened. Boston said, wave the white flag.
Game 2 happened, but what happened in Game 2 never stopped happening to the Celtics.
Right?
Yep.
Game 3 came about. Boston won Game 3. Right?
And then they later night get Game 4.
And then Game 4. What is the biggest thing in sports? What you do can cost you a game, Walt.
Yep.
Turning the ball over, just taking ill-advised shots.
No. Just say in sports general. Turnovers.
Turnovers, yes.
Football, hockey, errors in baseball.
Yep.
Soccer.
Football. If you make a mistake, that will cost you.
Yep.
The Boston Celtics,
That's where they died.
in most of the games that they lost,
Because of turnovers.
will put up 20 turnovers a game.
I was like, if this continues, they're gonna lose this series for sure.
And lo and behold, it happened.
20. Let's do the average, which means you make 10 per half, 5 per quarter. When you think about how many times they go back and forth up the court, what is it, about 12 times?
Something like that.
So 12 times they go back and forth up the court. Said he said, right?
Yeah.
It's about a minute each, going up or whatever.
Yeah.
Half the time you didn't get the ball.
Honestly, man, I feel like Boston deserved to get that L.
No, I thought to me Boston had it. It just slipped through their hands.
Well, like I said,
And then Jason Tatum,
Oh man, Mr. 2 points.
bruh.
listen, man.
And I said to myself, I was harsh on him, but as I get, he's 24. But you know what? You needed that. Because in your failures, you can become great. Yes or no?
I agree.
You're right.
You gotta fail sometime to get to greatness.
You're right.
Yeah.
But
His finesse style of play was killing me, bro. I'm like, dude, you go into the rim and you just catch on the ball off the glass. Bro,
can't do that, man.
slam that ball on his head. He can't guard you, bro.
Drive that sucker down, man.
You know how many times he had Kevon Looney on him? And he's outside trying to dance with him? Why are you dancing on the rim for? Take it to the rack. He can't guard you. Pick and pop.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Do you know he was 36% on the court from 2?
It's pretty bad.
From 3 was 48%.
It's pretty bad.
Who shoots better long than short? He has the most turnovers in the finals period. I think it was 108 turnovers he had in the playoffs.
Still.
He said,
I'm listening.
on his layups, he misses about 40% of those.
Oh my God.
Layups. Go to the basket, throw the ball off the glass, layup. You can't make that?
That's sad.
It's panic.
That's sad.
You know. When,
So pretty much, he's the John Starks of the era right now because he can do a simple layup, huh?
Yo, he will miss, and then he will try to call. Play ball. Stop coming to the ref and calling for call. Play ball. Your partner, Jaylen Brown, I get it. He's more athletic than you.
Yeah.
You're more of a silky smooth game, but still, bro, go to the rack, bro. I don't need to be like cream
Foul.
cheese.
Foul.
Ow. Yeah.
Ref.
He would do that. Go, rap. Like, bro, they got the ball going the other way. What are you doing?
Yeah, why are you pushing it before, man? What's wrong
Go
with you?
chase the ball.
But I will say Steph was doing the same thing, but Steph was getting fouled though.
Yeah, Steph was getting actually.
They was
Everyone was getting fouled.
It was not
Hey,
getting
listen,
calls though.
this is my thing, he said, right?
I saw Steph hit 2 N1s on the 3-point line. They ain't call that. I was like, whoa.
He said,
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I watched this man go through the Bucks,
Yeah,
which played tenacious defense.
yeah.
They don't hack. Miami was slapping the ish out this dude.
You're right.
Literally.
You're right. No, you're right.
Slapping him. I'm like, all right, bro, they trained for this. What
Whooping
are you
his
doing?
ass. They're whooping his ass.
What's going on with you, bro?
I don't tell you, man.
You turned Andrew Wiggins into like the next best thing just now.
You know who else could have turned Andrew Wiggins to the next best thing, but got rid of Andrew Wiggins?
Well, that's a different story.
Go. Trump, say it.
I'll tell you, because he was drafted by Cleveland, but they traded him for Kevin Love.
Ooh.
Minnesota. They got a couple chips out of it, but he wasn't ready yet. That doesn't say anything, but hey, Back to what I'm saying now. Okay? And mind you, he was on Minnesota. They Minnesota traded him for DeAndre Russell. We're not talking about that neither. We'll have that worked out. All right, anyways. But sometimes you need to change the scenery to be great.
You're right. Yeah, that was great. Look over to
LeBron went from Cleveland to Miami.
We'll go to Kawhi Leonard. He went from San Antonio to Toronto.
No, but you still went to San Antonio, but he went as a team with Tim Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili. But hey, he went to Toronto as a layover, won a chip, said I'm out there with the Clippers.
Yep.
Very happy out there. Anyways, back to what I'm saying.
I think he was better off with Toronto, honestly.
Me too. I personally think he should stay in Toronto.
He should stay in the East Coast to get to have dominance.
He wanted to go home.
Dude, you're playing in the most stacked conference
in the West.
In the West, playing in the West, you better off staying in the East so you get an easy championship W.
He could have stayed in Toronto with easy repeat
and build a dynasty with Toronto.
Yeah. I don't disagree that he should have stayed in Toronto, based on his personality.
But he wants to go home,
and based on what he done. But he's a Cali gonna be Cali. They are. They just are, man.
That family that singing me like, like in New York, they're ready to come back home to Cali.
Yeah. Don't talk much. He got cornrows and stuff like that. I'm convinced in one of the videos when he was in back of that Phantom, whatever he was in, he was rolling up a blunt that we couldn't see.
Oh yeah,
you know,
definitely.
Because he kept looking down.
Yeah, baby.
I'm like, I know you're not looking at a phone or IG.
Are you rolling? Nah, you rolling. 2 hands. You rolling.
Shit and stuff like that.
Look up at me.
That easy wider paper right there.
Well, he could be playing, Game Boy.
Listen, man, my man was
playing Game Boy.
My man was grinding the.
Please.
He's waiting for that camera to turn off so he can really get to the
dish, bro.
He playing the Switch.
Yeah, he was playing the Switch. That's what he was doing.
Please,
he was.
Please.
I see him be on Smack, bro.
My man was ready to gas up seat in palm trees.
No.
Listen,
you gotta play freaking good time by Styles
for that camera to turn on so you can get to the shit.
Yep.
That's all it was.
Like that. My man was playing Switch, bro.
Listen, respect to you, Kawhi. You are aware of what's going on at all times because you know how Adam Silver caught the table. You looking crazy.
Yep.
With the blood. Ooh, man. He would have came for the Bucks. He can't come for the Bucks now.
So,
yeah.
That happened. Shout out to Steph Curry. Finally getting his final MVP.
Yep. 4 rings, baby.
You did it, Steph. You finally got it.
Now go get another one.
And honestly, people say LeBron's the best player to ever live. Yeah. Honestly, I'm going to say like this.
You better watch your mouth. You might be tiptoeing another unpopular opinion.
I have a team of Mount Rushmore of players that I think are the best of the best.
Okay, let me hear it.
Bill Russell. Michael Jordan. Who else we have? Steph Curry. And actually, you know what? After Jordan, I would pick Tim Duncan and Steph Curry. And you get
so you just skip over Magic Johnson.
But all right, so you know what? Correction.
I think if Steph wins a couple more, I think if Steph wins maybe another.
But I pick per generation.
MVP, if not 2 more titles and a couple more finals MVP.
So what was the early 2000s to 2010?
That's Tim Duncan.
And 2010 to 2020.
That's Steph Curry.
So no LeBron.
That's LeBron James too.
Because here's the thing. This is why I said what I say. Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. What all these men have in common?
What?
Jordan, Russell, Duncan, and Curry.
They had the same team?
Bingo.
So you give a baseball that been on the same team.
Same team, never to leave to get a ring. They stay consistent with the team, they stay loyal to the brand, and they got a title. They won titles without having to go to chase the bag elsewhere.
So when they go calling for a player to be a 7-foot monster because they can't handle LeBron James in the playoffs, what do you say about that then? When they got Kevin Durant, upset the decks.
All right, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right.
Okay, then.
No, but you're right. You're right. But that's why I said individual player. I didn't say teams.
I'd rather put LeBron James. To me, LeBron James to me is the greatest of all time.
He's the greatest for you personally, but he had to switch teams or get his rings.
If Steph, in my opinion, wins a couple more times and a couple more Finals MVPs,
he'll knock out LeBron.
I think he has he has more than enough case to be in the Mount Rushmore players.
Yeah,
because we can argue just influence alone.
Yeah, he influenced the game now. Because players are now shooting the long ball.
Yeah,
but he kind of ruined it because now players are shooting the long ball only.
Of course,
and they forgot about the mid-range game.
Sure, right. And nobody's really dunking it anymore.
And people, the only thing shots are going up nowadays: layups, dunks, and 3-pointers.
So pretty
no
much,
one's going like from the elbow, knocking up a jumper, or going from inside the arc and knocking a jumper down.
So you're kind of saying that we're becoming the NBA is becoming the WNBA is what you're saying.
I'm not saying like that. Is that the mid-range game is no longer obsolete? It's obsolete now.
Listen, that comes down to each and every player and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you want out here pop a 3 because Steph's doing it, or because it's it's in fashion, whatever success you get out of that is on you.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. We know why Steph does it.
Yeah, you're right.
And stuff like that. So if you're Joel Embiid and you like hanging at the 3-point line and you realize why your team ain't going nowhere, that's on you.
Well, Joel Embiid to me is a guard in a big spotty because his footwork is impeccable.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right.
So like, his footwork is on par with Hakeem and Tim Duncan as far as like him, his game, how he shoots the shot. Like he looks like a big guard.
All the more reason why he needs to be in the post.
But if he was in the post and matched that guard play with the post, whoa, unstoppable.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like you're wasting your time trying to get a low percentage shot where you already have your matchups won closer to the basket.
Every time. So I see him in the paint.
Yeah.
And a lot of dudes can't stop this dude, bro.
Yeah.
Especially with the rules change now.
Yeah.
Unless you are practicing and shooting your threes at the rate of Steph, I don't want you shooting threes to that degree. Ever. To be honest with you. I don't.
Well, it's the type. If you go down the court in a fast break and you pop a 3 and you miss,
I will get
tight. He gets pissed. He gets mad.
I will hit you with the ball.
And bro, do you know how many times I saw in Boston do that?
Oh, buddy.
Get a steal, go on the court, 2-on-1.
Yep.
You popping a 3,
but not miss.
You shoot a 3-pointer and you miss, and you didn't get the rebound back, and it's a 2-on-1 situation.
Jesus. That's
the Boston. Let me tell you something. The Boston Celtics and Walton knows what I'm about to say is right. They could have been easily swept them. Had they played smart basketball.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like I said before, 2 things needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You needed to be completely committed to defense, and you needed to not turn the ball over.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I said
play smart basketball.
And I said after game 2, they keep turning the ball over like this, they will lose.
Yeah, he did. And I said, nah, they'll turn the ball, but it won't be that as much.
And nothing epitomized what I said more than what transpired in game 6. How many turnovers did it have in game 6?
20. Was it 23 or 22?
I think it was like 23 turnovers.
23 turnovers, yes.
There's 4 quarters. They had 23 turnovers in the game. For the game.
6.5. Roughly.
That's
6.5 turnovers per quarter. Now, mind you, I told you, what I tell you? There's 12 minutes in the game, right?
Yeah.
Each team gets each team gets what? We'll say they get about 15.
Yeah.
So half your possessions are turnovers.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It gets even better. Some of the second chance opportunities that the Warriors getting towards the end. I mean, nobody could secure a rebound.
Listen.
I was watching this. I was like, they done out here.
Game 5.
They're done.
The Boston Celtics out-rebound the Warriors.
And they still took the L.
55-36.
And they still took the L.
And they still caught the L and got outscored in the paint by the Warriors.
You know, even more.
How do you win the rebound battle but lose the scores in the paint?
This is worse than the L that the Houston Rockets did when he missed 22 3-pointers.
Nah. I think the Rockets was worse because they could have won. They should have won that game.
No, it's more demoralizing for them.
Yeah.
The Rockets could have won that game and would have been NBA champions.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the worst game Steph had in the series.
Yes.
And they still couldn't win.
Yeah.
So he was non-existent in the game.
Yeah, he still couldn't win.
And they lost by what? 7? Houston lost by 7 in that game.
Between the Celtics turnovers and Steph losing and Steph still playing
game
bad
5,
and losing,
he lost his legs.
I knew Boston was in trouble.
And I'm like, Boston, you got the game.
It's on a platter.
Get that game in the platter, bro.
They had game 4, which would have reassured game 7.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which would have definitely reassured game 7.
Seized opportunity.
If it still played out the way we saw it recently play out.
Yes.
What they did was
game 4. They just played dumb. The guy who pissed me off the most, Derek White.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the hell got in this dude's head, bro.
They live by shots.
You saw my Twitter feed? Yo, let's go, Derek White. What are you doing?
Shoot it.
You got 18 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah.
The time is your friend. And you up by 5 with 7 minutes to go.
And this
What are
is
you
Why are
doing?
you shooting up
And
threes?
this is what I'm talking about in terms of
In
inexperience.
18 seconds on the clock, you're shooting threes?
You
Experience.
could have easily made a 2-pointer.
You could have made a 2-pointer and you would have won the game.
See,
Yeah.
this is the difference between experience. Because in his mind, this is just basketball, so he's viewing it like a regular season game.
It's not.
Versus like, bro, every little thing you do in this game
Matt
makes a difference at the end of the game.
exactly makes or breaks your W.
It's even more concentrated because these games lead to something. The stakes are higher.
Yes.
You know?
Because think about this, right?
Mhm.
Let's say Derek White does what you have to do, right?
Yeah.
Boston wins the series in 6 games or 5 games. Well, I thought it would swept them. The way they were playing ball, they lost game 2 because the Warriors had to reestablish themselves as, they had to go in scramble mode.
Yeah.
But from game 3 and onward, Boston was in the thick of things.
Yeah.
If they don't play smart basketball, their players are getting paid.
Yeah, definitely.
Not only that, but again, the other issue they had was that Jason Tatum was not exploiting his matchup.
No.
And then when Steve Kerr realized that, he even gave Wiggins even a bigger role.
Yeah.
Stay on
on
him, contest his shots, be physical with him, force turnovers. He was completely out of his element.
I think Miami exposed that with him. That showed that he's not as ferocious
No, definitely.
as Jalen. Like Jalen Brown, he tries too hard, but he's a dog.
No, he is.
I like him. To me, he's the 1A of that squad. Jason Tatum, if he can flip that switch,
Yeah, it'd be better.
oh
It'd be
my
good.
God.
Sure.
And now I'm seeing these memes right now of that Subway commercial.
Which one?
Come on, man, I play better D. And Jamal's like, oh, please stop it. It's like, well, this one has more
But
rings
see, this
than
is
you.
the problem. This is the problem the Warriors don't like. They get real chatty.
Well,
The Warriors get real chatty after they do things like this, and that's why people don't like them.
No, it's Draymond. It's Draymond.
Draymond, Clay,
Draymond.
they all get chatty.
No, I mean, honestly, my thing is I don't really mind Clay talk a little crap every now and then. It's kind of funny hearing it from Clay. Steph, not too much, Steph, for the most part, is not like that. But Draymond,
Draymond,
is Draymond.
Yeah.
Trust me, the reason people have a big issue, especially fans, when it comes to Draymond, is because the way he talks, you would think he's as good as a Magic Johnson, and he's not.
I'm gonna play the first one quick. Man, it aged so well. Here.
My sub will help you put points on the
Here's the
board,
commercial.
unlike some other subs. Why would you say that, Jason? Hey, man, I'm just talking about subs here. Oh, come on. My sub is going to throw down. My sub has more rings than your sub. My sub has bacon.
It aged so well. That commercial aged so perfectly like fine wine. My sub has more rings than you. Like, there you go. That was, dude, you can't make
I like this kid, Jason Tatum. I like him because you can see.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's a good player. He can be something.
Like
Bro, it's just like that finals. I'm like, bro, what do you?
know what? He's young. No, I say this. He's young.
No, bro, I can't believe it because you ran through Boston. You ran through the Nets.
Yeah.
You said Kyrie who? Kevin Durant what? I got this.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're ready. Then when you went against the Bucks, granted Chris Middleton wasn't there.
Yeah.
Maybe if Chris Middleton was there, they would have been out.
They would have made it.
Over in Game 7. They would have picked them. All right, cool. You've been tested.
But we've seen this before. We saw with OKC in 2012.
Yep.
They're
that
I wasn't done
close.
yet. I'm not done yet.
I'm just.
They're right there. They're right
They
there.
ran through LA.
Yep.
Ran through my Spurs.
Yep.
They ran through Dallas.
Yep.
You ran through quality teams, and then when you faced
LeBron.
the Heat, you
Miami
had a bunch of bad
got
starts.
destroyed.
And y'all lost in 5 games.
Bro,
Destroyed.
I never seen James Harden look petrified on the court.
Well, you know how to put him 7 clamps when he needs to.
He looked petrified on the court.
Of course.
He was not.
He
James
was
Harden.
shook.
He only put 13 points in that series.
Yep.
He was.
He was shook
I was like, woo.
by LeBron and company and Bosh and them.
It was Bosh, Wade, and mind you, I thought the Thunder would have made it at least 7 games, 7 games.
They weren't ready.
Because I'm like, y'all dudes just come get it.
They weren't ready.
It's here for you, baby.
And the funny part is that the West Coast was still a beast back
Yes.
It's
then.
not
And they were washed by the East Coast team.
It's not that. It's just that. It's not that they could have made it interesting. It's just that they didn't have the experience to make it interesting. Because, when you look at the games that they lost, a lot of it comes down to bad starts.
Yeah. I think they won game 1, right?
Yeah.
I think they won game 1, yeah.
They was lucky to win that game.
Yeah, they won game 1.
Because they started off bad. They could have. In hindsight, they should have been swept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what makes me come to the argument of the Warriors is now that because Steph Curry now won his chip now, the NBA community's been talking.
We know how this goes though.
Listen, hear me out, bro. Hear me out.
Yeah.
And what people have been saying is that, Steph Curry's a man. They didn't need Kevin Durant to win that chip. Hush your mouth. Because LeBron James and Kyrie Irving was cooking y'all. If they didn't get Kevin Durant, you know they're winning. They're going back-to-back chips.
This is what I've been saying the whole time. What I've been saying,
they needed each other.
What I've been saying is
KD needed him, needed them because they could get KD what he couldn't get on his own.
However,
and they needed Kevin Durant because they knew if they'd come back again and play against LeBron and Kyrie Irving, it'd been a repeat.
Yeah, you're right.
However this shaped up is what the narratives are going to run with. They're going to be, see, we told you guys didn't need KD. We told you and stuff like that. That's how it shapes up, and that is the narrative people are going to run with even more now because the Warriors just recently won after him. Yep. But all I have to say is keep that same energy when you talk about that Warriors dynasty. You can't omit what KD did.
Yeah, you can't.
You're right.
And stuff like that because at the end of the day, when KD was there was no Finals MVP talk Steph's way. There was even before he got there, he couldn't get it and stuff like that. And granted, they were facing a team at the time that became inferior as they lost important players.
Yes.
So my thing is like you're not gonna all of a sudden look past 27 through 2018 and act like KD didn't do work. You know how many games that them Cavs got in between both series? One game.
Yeah.
So if you
swept the second year after that because Kyrie was gone.
Yep.
And then they only won one game when it was just LeBron and Kyrie. And I always thought if Kyrie would have stayed one more time, they might have made it more interesting. But Kyrie got in his own way as per usual.
Yep. Kyrie's gonna Kyrie.
So we could potentially say the Cavs could have won 3 straight titles.
Yeah.
If not for the KD move. And if you don't think KD moving to that team impacted those 2 finals, you're on crack.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the game was, because remember, it was the year that they got swept. LeBron James was on a whole nother level.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't until freaking your man J.R. Smith had the biggest blunder of all time, bro.
Oh, Hennessy mind fart.
Oh, my gosh.
Hennessy mind fart.
I felt, I'm like, oh, LeBron, I get it. I understand.
That was the funniest thing I've seen in my life.
I understand, bro. And you got Skip Bayless trying to, he should, bro. Skip. If someone did that to you, you're going to be that. That's like Tom Brady going to the and his player, like, fumbles the ball. Tom's be pissed off, too.
I'll put it like this. When you look at that series, right, especially the second time they played with the second finals they played with KD on the team and stuff like that. When you look at, I think, games 1 and 2, which were both in Golden State, those were still winnable games for the Cavs.
You're right. Just that LeBron ran out of gas.
That's what I'm saying.
And the other team was
stacked.
Yeah.
In most situations, no KD aside, they probably could have clinched those.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, when you got another guy who at any time could get his point, however he chooses to get those points.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't trap Steph no more. This guy can shoot from anywhere and stuff like that. And and I got a bench. I'm like, I look around. I'm like, I don't trust none of you guys.
Bet you suspect.
You know.
So, for some folks saying that, they didn't need Kevin Durant, you're lying to yourself.
Because if that was the
they
case,
needed all of him.
Why did they want him to be there then?
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
They needed him.
I'm not going to deny it.
And now, with the narrative now switching, I'm like, y'all disrespectful.
Yeah.
Very disrespectful. Oh, Steph Curry. I'm like, so what were those 2 rings with Kevin Durant? Well, he didn't really need him. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Don't lie. Yes, you did.
Don't be that person.
Don't be that person. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Revision is history, man. That's all.
Very, very sad. Like I always said when KD joined them, I said there's no point in me watching basketball.
See, that I don't mind how people feel that way because I felt that way too.
I knew it was gonna happen.
But ultimately, once you see the man get it done, how he got it done, give him his due. Yeah. Cool, whatever. You don't have to. You may not appreciate it that had to go and do that because of how we view him as a player. But at the same time, it's just like, yo, listen, man. His time, he came and went, but put respect on what he did there. That's all. That's all.
I just, you know.
What's up?
No, I'm looking to make sure this thing is over. Okay, good. But yeah, man. That's my take on that.
All right, so do you want to talk about this story about the two jackasses in Florida?
Yes, go for it. Actually, let's go to a break.
All right.
We'll go right into it.
All right, good.
DJ Intense with another song of the episode. Hailing from New York City is my girl Indoe. We love you. R.I.P. The song's called Deep. You guys heard it time and time again on the podcast. And you know it's only fitting that it keeps the legacy going. So Indoe with Deep. Make sure when the stream numbers up.
Take one look at me and say no trust her. Had me smoking on them things just like a Rasta. Couldn't get high enough, couldn't get by without your love. So keep your drama because I ain't beat no more. You only hit me when you need me, talking about you got some problems. Miss me with that shit, go ahead and call your baby mama. Cause I ain't picking up the next time that you call me fiendin'. So hit somebody's up, you know my cutoff game is seamless. I'm too ready to deny it. On your low, all you know again to try it. In my day I'm trying to take me to the highest, but I don't get low cause I'm a fly. Still do everything I wanna. Stop sweating me, no sauna. You messed up, it's your karma. I'm ghost you with that drama. I ain't beat for you. I ain't beat. Had me weak for you. Looking crazy in these streets. I went deep for you. I went deep to that heat. See me beaming and shining now. Tables unturned, who's crying now. I ain't beat for you. I ain't beat. Had me weak for you. Looking crazy in these streets. I went deep for you. I went deep to that heat. See me beaming and shining now. Tables unturned, who's crying now. You know you're so wrong. Boy, why you calling me, stalking me? Don't hit my phone, I know what you want. I'm sure you miss being it. Boy, you won't see it again. I'm sure you miss being it. Boy, I won't see it again. Sure you miss being it. But I was the only one. Guess that's what I get, but the trick's on me. For a minute, had a strip, but I'm lonely. Crying myself to sleep now. I'm woke now, shining, I'm in SoCal. And you ain't got no hope now. You call me, go to voicemail. On your low, all you know again, try it. In my day, I'm trying to take me to the highest, but I don't get low cause I'm a fly. Still do everything I wanna. Stop sweating me, no sauna. You messed up, it's your karma. I'm ghost you with that drama. I ain't beat for you. I ain't beat. Had me weak for you. Looking crazy in these streets. I went deep for you. I went deep to that heat. See me beaming and shining now. Tables unturned, who's crying now. I ain't beat. Had me weak for you. Looking crazy in these streets. I went deep for you. I went deep to that heat. See me beaming and shining now. Tables unturned, who's crying now. You know you're so wrong. Boy, why you calling me? Don't hit my phone, I know what you want. I'm sure you miss being it. Boy, you won't see it again. I'm sure you miss being it. Boy, you won't see it again.
All right, man. Whew. Shout out to my girl Indoe, man. We love you, baby. Tragic, man. Damn. And she wanted to come to the podcast too. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Anyways,
Sleep well.
sleep well, baby girl. I don't mean anyways disrespectfully. Just, you know. We'll figure it out. I'm sure we'll get somebody close to come on by and to talk at her place. So, said,
Yo.
you had an interesting story for me?
Yeah, but now since it's an interesting story, I got, bring my friend Mr. Cedrick of Rooney out to bring it to you and what we call a new segment called When Keeping It Racist Goes Wrong.
Let's go.
Hello, good people of the internet and all podcast listening Services. I am Sir Cedrick of Rooney from National Negro Graphic. It's been a long time since I brought you this display of racism and the consequences of said racism to you good folks out there. But I welcome you back to When Keeping It Racist Goes Wrong. We go to the land of outright foolishness here, that is, Florida and Seminole County for this story that occurred on Tuesday evening when two teens, one black and one white, were attacked by two jackasses.
Wait. It was a white and black team?
Yes, it was, sir. Yes, it
was.
was.
My God.
Yeah, because they don't want that in this country. To make it great again.
It's a black kid only.
It was a black kid who was a driver and a white kid who was his friend on the passenger side.
Oh, what an idiots. Go ahead.
Were attacked by two jackasses that took it upon themselves to be the police because the driver, one Jermaine Jones, age 16 years old, was speaking in quote-unquote their neighborhood. The two sexists were Donald Corsi and Howard Hughes. One of the two retrobates, being Corsi, threw a huge rock through the back window of a Mercedes-Benz, while another, Hughes, attacked a car and one of the teens with a construction cone. Sounds like the actions of what a troglodyte from the mountain of Caucasus would do to a black child and his friend for having the audacity of being kids and having fun in their white country. Jermaine admitted that he was wrong for speeding, and his friend was in the wrong for hanging out the window, which initiated the encounter. But according to Jermaine's mother, teens are known for speeding in that neighborhood on a constant basis. The only reason why this occurred in her and her child's opinion is because of skin color. Driving while being black, of course. The two from the tribe of Elephant forced Jermaine to stop his vehicle and confronted him after throwing objects at it. Jermaine, in his infinite wisdom, decided to pull out his camera phone and record the incident for his protection due to, one, being the same city where Trayvon Martin was killed almost a decade ago, and two, Florida being a stand your ground state. And their note, the law is basically a get out of jail free card, prove me wrong, and the possibility of someone having a gun with them. The two men of mayonnaise decided to accost the two teens verbally and physically. The video showed the aftermath of the rock breaking the window, plus the dents and scratches created by the construction cone. And of course, the racist incident wouldn't be complete without a Karen on the scene to establish her presence and validate her existence as a Karen by joining in on the racism. She rushed so much that she wore a friggin' bathrobe to announce her presence in that arena. Of course, Karen a Karen. Well, hold on, sir. One second. Jermaine was heard asking on the camera which one of the men has a gun on their person. One of the men responded, "The guy who has the permit to carry." The Karen added her 2 cents no one asked by saying, "You're the one who would get a gun. Get out of our neighborhood." Insinuating that black people only get guns and that's it. That they're dangerous thugs. You don't belong here. That is vintage Karen racism there, ladies and gentlemen. One that reeks of a woman not getting a ding-a-ling, put in her thingy-ding in a very long time. Coach Trier, then beef jerky. After the incident was all said and done, the kid was put on the news and said what he said. He was in the wrong for speeding in that area. And I agree, he was wrong. He was a kid, being a kid. And the car was a initial Mercedes-Benz C-Class. It's barely 200 horsepower. You ain't But I digress. But what happened was the two men, Corsi and Hughes, were arrested and brought up on multiple charges, and rightfully so. And Hughes, here's the funny part of here, gentlemen. Hughes works at a McDonald's that's owned by a black man. So what do you think happened when they found out this man was being racist for the world to see on social media? He got fired, and rightfully so. And now the Karen, who was now actually outed recently, was a teacher, and she lost her job as well.
Wow.
So, punishment all around for these pieces of piss. They're white, of course. These are just white. But I digress. And with that, I say, this is another episode of When Keeping It Racist Goes Wrong, where I say to my crackers out there who are listening, and I know you are, by all means, keep being racist, and we'll keep on recording, reporting, and reposting to put you and make you famous out there. Thank you, and good day.
Listen, y'all. You don't want to be going viral for doing dumb things like that. Okay? Let's start with that. My guy. How you get fired on your day off, bro?
You got a Craig. How is it that you work for a black man as a manager of McDonald's that he owns, and you do some race shit?
And I guarantee you, he's a manager. She's getting paid at least more than $60, $70K a year.
McDonald's managers, depending on area, could get upwards of about $120,000 a year.
Exactly.
They get paid well, surprisingly, very well.
Yeah,
And let's see the neighborhood you live at, bro. You're doing well off.
You live in the area where Trayvon Martin was killed. Sanford, very affluent white neighborhood.
What are you doing, my guy?
You off the bag because your ignorance led you to astray from being a smart man.
Oh my God.
See, we call, you know what? There's a moment, and I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna call it's a new term. I'll put it out there, kids. It's called a cracker moment. That's what it is. Because your ignorance and stupidity led you to get yourself jammed up.
Well, you can call it KK moment, Karen and Kevin moment. Because man,
hey, I'm Kevin. Don't not say Kevin. Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah, I'm using Kyle.
I know a bunch of Kyles too.
I don't know no black Kyles.
Kyle. Yeah, I do one too.
Whoops.
I know black Karens too, but damn.
So do I, unfortunately.
Sis, what are you doing?
And now the girl, like, you're the one who get the goddamn neighborhood. All right, guess what? 2 days later, they found out who she was, and then she got fired.
Like, people understand.
The internet
always wins. There's only one time
they lost.
I seen it lose. Okay? But more times than not, the internet will always win.
Yep. And we will find you. And we will hold you accountable.
When was the one time you saw it lose?
Oh man, I think it was with Charlemagne?
It was.
I think it was with Charlemagne. He'd said something and people tried to, use it against him. He was like, no, I'm being honest, I don't really know. I want to be educated. And like, oh wow, checkmate.
No, he admit to being wrong and he owned it. So respect to him for doing that. Like, you can't be right all the time.
Charlemagne,
he's smart man.
And Little Duval also caught a hot W from the from the Troll Masters.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna get back to you because I think that was the one happened a while ago where they try to come after the person on the internet. He was like, "See, I told you."
Yep, it was vindicated.
It was vindicated.
But that's it, guys. Like, listen, and please stop doing this. You don't run country. Contrary to what you believe, who you see as your representatives and all that stuff, and you're a Trump voter and all that this shit. You don't run this shit.
I don't think it's more of less of that. It's more of less that
the entitlement.
Yes, it's not. You live in the neighborhood, but you don't own every house in the neighborhood.
Yeah, you own your house.
Let the officers, or if you're gonna do it as a neighborhood, y'all dress them properly. You don't throw a rock at someone's car.
Dude, he almost hit the kid too.
Yes.
If he wasn't a little bit faster, he would have hit the driver, not the back seat.
You don't throw a rock at someone's car. I don't give a damn what they're doing.
Like, and keep that some energy with every other kid doing the same thing.
And B, you want to catch somebody doing some foolishness? You record it.
Report it to police.
Report to police. I have the video right here. License plate.
Boom. Done.
And boom.
White.
And then if you want to, you know where they live at? We're gonna go down there right now together.
Yeah. And hold him accountable.
Yeah.
Teach him a lesson.
And he's a kid,
16 years old,
with a high end car. What do you think's gonna happen? That's if I have kids.
What's it gonna commit a crime?
Let me test him. If I have kids, Corolla. You're gonna get a Toyota Corolla. That way you can't speed.
Yeah, but here's the thing: that car, the C-Class, basically is a Corolla for rich people because, dude, that car is barely 200 horsepower. You can't that car.
You
really can.
It's a high end car though,
dude. It's an entry level Benz. Let's give 100. It's an entry level.
Benz. Yeah, but still goes faster than a regular average car though.
I've seen Civics go faster than that car.
Yeah, we all have. We're not saying what it is. But.
Yeah, you're right, but digress. But at the end of the day, man, y'all do stupid things, you win stupid prizes, and rightfully so. And the internet will always hold you accountable.
Facts.
The Dinesh guy, you have all the people like I Speak, people like Conscious Lee, people like Young Merc. Get well soon, Young Merc. I heard what happened to the motorcycle accident. Get well soon. Charlie Rancher. Keep Troy Blue. There's a lot of cats out there making a name for themselves and making a name for themselves by doing the right thing, by holding people accountable.
Yeah.
And they have no problem putting you as an ex-contestant, people. But they did that for these guys.
Yeah.
For Corsi and Hughes. Dude, Hughes worked for a black man at McDonald's, man, as a manager.
And look at you now.
And now you
have a job.
Yep. And that's gonna
and
follow
now
you.
You can go work at another McDonald's.
No, you're probably gonna be blacklisted in the area.
Yeah.
Or by the entire team. But even though they're independently owned, you can have a company wide blackout.
So good luck. If you can get that same money at like a Burger King or
good luck with Burger King or Popeyes or Churches or Checkers.
Side of the Popeyes for the 59-cent chicken.
Oh, we missed out on that one. We missed out.
If y'all didn't know,
today's the last day.
They had a promotion for the 59-cent chicken because basically they were promoting it for them being in existence, 50 years?
50 years about, yeah.
Yeah, 50 years. And 50 years ago.
Since the Nixon Watergate situation, right?
50 years ago, chicken was worth 59 cents per piece.
Yep.
And now a piece of chicken now with
$1
and some change.
Yep.
So
mine had things changed. Goddamn inflation. Oh man, like speaking of inflation, man, it's just getting more expensive by the day. Gas stuff, man. And people still blaming Biden for the gas, man. Like, it's not Biden. Stop it.
No, this, like I said, people are dumb.
No, but it wasn't for a scapegoat, and they found it.
Yeah.
But more power to them. But all things one, you go Google search, you'll find the answer. But they don't want to be educated. They want to be.
And we buy the gas. So if we buy the gas, we're going to buy the gas from. We're going to make it ourselves. They're the ones who pump it for us. Hello.
Yeah, come on, McFly.
Come on, McFly. The government buys the gas for us to supply. The companies put it out there.
We make our own gas here. Why do we only use our own gas? Because we sell it elsewhere to the world. That's why. Here you go for them. Here's a story from Kasim Rashid. Average price from 2008, $140 a barrel, right? Gas price $4.10 a gallon. Average price right now as of June, $117 a barrel, $5 a gallon. If you're blaming anyone but greedy oil companies for the price gouging that you bought into the propaganda, it hurts you more than anyone else.
Yeah. And don't forget that, we try to put a bill in.
Yeah. The gas price anti-gouging bill.
Yeah. 217
Democrats said yes to 4 no. Republicans 0 yes, 203 no. Republicans did not do this. Republicans did this, not Biden.
Yeah.
We understand that times are tough for you, the person paying at the day's wages for a tick of gas, so we can make record profits and pretend there's nothing we can do about high gas prices. We're all in this together. Wow, that's a BP thing. Like, we are with you in these hard times. Please, you're not.
Get out of here.
Diesel's $5.91. Ultimate 670. God damn, Ultimate 672.
Depends where.
Woo!
That's a national average, right?
Dude, I don't know where it is, but not New York.
That's national average.
Are they never average for from here around?
No, but the national average is for the nation. Yeah. So basically, we're saying that some nations probably like 4.
Yeah.
And some nations probably like damn near like $8-9 for premium.
Dude, I pray for the people who have like need 93 octane for their cars.
I drive 93 octane.
Dude, what?
I only put premium in my car.
I'm putting regular.
That's your business. I get it.
Dude, I go to a freaking Costco.
I do too.
Like that glass is good, so I don't have to worry about the fact that it was dirty gasoline. No, it's actually decent gasoline, top tier.
Top tier.
So I'm good.
Your car might be messed up because you.
It says use 87.
I know you can. I'm talking about other people who are jacked up.
Oh,
yeah, not you.
Don't teach me. Kill you. No. I'm paying out the ass for this pilot, and it's a Honda, mind you. And I'm still paying out the ass.
I get it. Trust me, I get it. Trust me, I know. I'll see the police try to sweep with my car.
Dude, I dropped like $66 the other day to fill my tank.
Cost me $70 to fill up with the premium.
Wow.
In Jersey. I was running low. I said, whatever.
We're done though, man. Wait, West Guy's Corner, right?
Yeah, it's going right now.
Let's do it right now.
Get this through your head.
Wise guy.
You only exist out here because of me. That's the only reason. Without me, you personally, every wise guy still around, I'll take a piece of your
wise guy.
Where's your Lauren? Don't ever go over my head again.
Okay, so guys, Wise Guy Corner segment. We reached the final portion of our show. The Wise Guy segment that I want to talk about. You know, it's an NBA thing we're looking at right now, right?
Mm.
Dell Curry.
Oh no! Don't bring that up.
Yes, we are. Yes,
no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Come on.
I don't. Yes.
That's just messy.
Walter.
Oh, that's hella messy. Come on, man. Yo, this is some
You know her parents' name?
Oh, Lord.
Dell and Sonya Curry.
Okay. Now, Dell and Sonya Curry got divorced. What was it? 2 years ago?
About
separated, right? Right, Walter?
About a year or two. Yeah.
And next thing you know, Sonya Curry is with
the man she was cheating with.
A white guy.
Yep.
All right, cool. Comes out he used to be a former NFL player.
Yep.
He's not as smooth looking as probably Dell. He's looking, you know, average white dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty eye, like
Air Monarchs.
Little Bruce Willis like looking like, you know what I'm saying?
Little polo action going on.
Buff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, I watch a basketball game.
At the Boston game, yeah.
And I see Dell Curry and a white woman.
Wait,
I'm like, hey man, tweet your own, baby. I don't mind it.
Mm-hmm. But look deeper.
Twitter and social media.
Oh man, they dig in.
They dig in, right, Walt?
Oh yeah, no, they don't stop.
They don't stop.
They'll stop. Whatever they're looking for,
they'll find it. Come to find out that Dell and Sonya Curry essentially swap partners.
Wife swapped.
Walter.
Oh, it's so messy. This is so messy. Jesus Christ, it's messy.
They wife swapped.
I saw an episode of this on Chappelle's Skit back in the day called Trading Spouses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy.
But it's a real show though. Back in the day,
It was
ABC.
show, yes.
It was Wife Swap.
Jelani was in that episode, right?
Yes. Shout out to Jelani. Terrific, very, very talented MC. Y'all people need to, you know, get with it and check out my man Jelani's stuff.
Yes.
But other than that, he's a very talented actor that was part of that iconic skit. Yeah.
And then it just like, well, see, no, he was on multiple scenes for that episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Jelani. 845 is proud. I couldn't believe it.
Dude, that is pettiness at the highest order, though.
Bruh.
That is super petty.
And here's the worst thing about it. They're friends.
Oh.
They've been friends for like the kids' lives.
That part I didn't know.
So I guess they were
For
mixing.
a couple years.
I guess they've been mixing in marriage and mixing in divorce.
That is wild.
I'm like, are you guys
So are we really doing this? We really doing this?
on live on TV?
Yeah.
Like, you have no shame?
Your man is playing, your son is playing basketball right now. What are you doing?
Like, you have no koof?
You could have, listen, y'all could have leave y'all spouses home.
They could have left all that messiness in house, but nope.
Why?
Because being petty is the greatest feeling next to getting people, I guess.
Bro, I couldn't do. This brings me my question for the wise guy segment.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question, right?
I want to hear this.
Walt.
I want to hear this.
I am Walt. Mm-hmm. Would you ever wife swap with your best friends or your friend's wife or whatever?
Nah.
You bugging.
Why?
Because I don't get down like that, and I'm a selfish lover. For those who are unaware, I am a selfish lover.
He doesn't share.
I don't share. I share a lot of things, but I'm not sharing my woman with you. It's just not gonna happen.
Even if she got a divorce from you?
If she got a divorce from me, she's not my woman. She's free to do whatever she wants.
So let's say your friend's wife got a divorce from the friend.
Yeah.
And now your friend's wife wants to mess around with you. You taking that route or yes or no?
She's free, isn't she?
Yeah, but are you taking it? Are you gonna mess around with her after she divorced your friend?
Probably not. Honestly, my thing is like, depending, again, for me, when those type of scenarios, depending on how many years have passed since I haven't been involved in anything serious, since you haven't been involved in anything serious, and the type of woman you are, that, you know, I don't completely rule that out. But in most cases, no. I wouldn't really entertain none of that. I would probably look for someone completely new that has no type of ties, whether it's like, you know, friendships or anything like that. It's not something that I would be jumping on.
So you like, nah, ain't going down. That's my friend.
Nah. It's not going down. Sorry.
So what if your ex-friends, all bets are off?
Listen, if you're ex-friends, you can do what y'all want. But again, like I said, when it's that close, I'm not really gonna jump out of a situation like that unless unless maybe time has passed and we completely feel and we just are in different spaces. And that's me considering it, but it's not something that's like, oh, yo, thank God they finally just broke up and I could really, go after it. That's that's not who I am. Like, nah.
Oh man, wait my chance.
Sometimes it's like that for certain dudes, but nah, no way.
I agree 100%. No way.
Said he said
nope.
Not at all.
Not at all. Listen.
Well, no, he left the window open.
I can't do that. I think my man sloppy seconds. Nah.
So you don't share spit.
It's like
sick fucker. Yeah. I'm good on that, homie.
You know what it's like? It's like if you know, like, say your best friend you've known since high school and stuff like that. No, since pre-K.
So basically, it's on the type of friendship. So like best friends.
Like, like when you've been friends with someone for that long, they're pretty much family at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So it's just like, so if whatever reason scenario goes down where him and his girl split and stuff like that, like it would still look crazy to be us get together. It's just like it's just too close for comfort. It's just like, nah, you was with him, y'all got history and stuff like that. I'm still linked to him and stuff like that. We have mutual. It don't need to get weird.
It's too messy.
It's just too much.
Super messy. Super messy. And to play it out in the public eye, though, come on, fam.
Again, this is just me speaking. Everybody's free to love and be who they end up being with that, feels the same way about them. I just look at the optics of things, for the most part. Granted, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do at the end of the day, but it's just like, it's just certain roads I'm just like, it's like when you just see a cliff,
yeah,
and stuff like that. You just be like, yo, I see it. I don't gotta get close to it to verify that it's there. So it's one of those type of things.
I think for me, because I do have a follow up for that one.
Yeah.
For me, it depends on the type of tier of friendship level that we're on.
Okay.
If you're an acquaintance of mine,
yeah, play ball.
Play ball.
Okay. All right.
If we're best friends, like we're family,
yeah,
like family. Like I said, I didn't say family, because family, no mixture.
No, I know what you mean.
Nah, I can't.
You see what I'm saying? It just gets,
It feels too weird.
It's too weird.
It feels too close to home.
Awkward.
Yeah.
It feels. I can't. Listen, I've done some things where, hey, I ain't bad eye, but for that right there, especially if I know the history, nah.
I'm saying, Nah.
Now,
even if your intentions was in the right place, her intentions in the right place, it's everything that comes with that.
Yeah.
You gotta deal with.
Because the optics look bad regardless.
Yeah. Now, if you're in the friend zone, we're friends. No, you have to be an acquaintance of mine. Like, if you're an acquaintance, all bets are off. But if you're my friends, nah. And you're my family, definitely not.
Listen,
because my whole thing is, I'm basically kissing, your man's penis, your ex-man's penis by the time then. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine you get a fight at get together at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? How does it taste? Like, there you go.
There you go,
fight.
bro.
Ding, ding.
It's on. It's on the popping, bro. But I remember I had. Long takes. I'm saying, listen, man, I'm saying. So I was dating with somebody, right? And she messed around with a friend of mine while dealing with me. And I was, and I'm like, bro, so now you taste it. She just swallowed my nut a couple times already.
Say hello to my kids.
Yeah. And I don't know vice versa, whatever. But hey, man, say hello to my kids, bro. I'm sorry. You must like that. You must like it nasty, bro. Go ahead. Enjoy it. Let you two live together, please. Harmony.
But you love it. Your cherry seated.
Yeah.
I'm a bad man.
This is the risk you take.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, when you're in your past 30s, most girls we know probably did get down with the playing the skin flute, and you're going to be swallowing somebody's kids sooner or later. That's just a risk you take.
Yeah.
Or there might be 2, maybe 3 kids in. And you're like, And that's another thing too.
It's
just
a boy.
I think it takes a certain kind of. That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
It takes a different type of dude to really be invested in this woman. You got to be a different type of woman for a guy. In most cases, for a guy to want something long term with you.
Yeah.
Because you could be a hot MILF and that's all it is. You're just a hot MILF.
Yeah.
But when a guy actually wants to be there, you've gotten way past to that point, which is even more indicative of who you are versus just what you could offer.
Bro, I saw that and I was saying to myself, when I heard the backstory of Sonya Corey dating this dude, I said, there's something don't feel right. Y'all were friends, and you're dating a family friend. I mean, this guy by ways watched those boys grow up and all kinds of stuff like that. And then now you turn around, Dell, you dating his ex-wife too. What in the world is going on here?
That's messy.
I just be thinking about like what you just said. I was like,
bro,
was this man coming through doing when I was on the road?
Messy,
there is billions of people on
watching
the earth.
It.
You can't find somebody else.
Like
it don't work like that.
Well, how much people in the United States?
330 mil.
330 mil. We'll say 6% of that is men. Is female, right?
Female. 60%
yeah,
female.
60% female, right? Which means that was 330 mil. So you have 190 women to choose from.
Yeah.
You pick that one to mess with?
Bro,
that one specifically?
There is something to it, man, because at the end of the day...
That sounds crazy to me.
At the end of the day, there is not too many... I think, because of how you put it, I think someone dating someone like, different, like, all types of different people, whether it's a woman dating all types of different men or a man dating different types of women, I think it's an above average lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because and hear me out, because like when we look at rappers, how many times do we see the same girl linked to all these various rappers?
Yeah.
Versus like, okay, this guy is a successful bachelor, he takes care of himself, he's good looking, stuff like that. He's just, dating through all types of women. It could be women that are known, it could be women that are not known, but successful in their own right. I think that's the type of dating we should be going for, because the other alternative between like, oh, she's linked to this dude, or she got a baby with this brother and then had a baby with another brother, or had a baby with this brother and then had a baby with this cousin, and all that. No.
It's too much.
No.
It's like when dudes date women like Superhead and Kanye's former girl. What's the name of that girl? Amber Rose.
I want to date her.
And like trying to like, yo, listen, I don't even smash because it's like you ran through the entire football team, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. No, I'm good on that.
I'm still getting the goods, but that's all it's gonna be.
But
to wife
smash and grab.
But to wife that, like, yo, why would you wife that, man?
Hey, man.
And people say I'm slut shaming this and a third. Listen,
yes, you are.
I'll be that. I'll be that.
He said dies on the cross.
I'll die on the cross today. Yes.
He said, "Yes, Amber, I'm not walking with you, shaming you."
Yeah. Like I protect them at the club, but I don't condone their behavior. Plain and simple.
My part 2 was,
well, if it's after dark, yeah, you don't entertain that.
Yeah, I have no problem. I can know nothing about it.
Once the sun's up, get these heathens off me.
Well, 6 o'clock, sunrise, and time to go.
I'll plead the 5th.
Oh no!
So my follow-up was, what if that person died? Is it still okay?
Again, like I said, that comes down to who you are individually, and also for some people, it could just be time.
Okay.
Granted, people are entitled to move on however long or however quick they want to move on. It's just that as long as you can accept all the other BS that entail, then do what you want to do.
So you use a no, or you use this about time?
Me is a no. If I'm gonna move, like I said, if I'm gonna move on, whether I lose, whether I lose my wife to whatever to something, or she lose her husband to something, it's not gonna be that again. Even that takes a lot, where like 2 people gravitate each other because of significant losses, and stuff like that. And granted, there was never a situation where just like, the timing was off or anything like that. Not one of those things. It was more so like, okay, you lost a very important person to you, I lost a very important person to me, and we just so happen to bond, and and slowly this becomes a different thing. But in most cases, I wouldn't be pursuing like women that I have those kind of ties with.
He said.
Repeat that question, sir.
So let's say so your friend passed away, and his significant other comes on to you. Yay or nay?
How fast are we talking about?
Well, that's up to you. Because for me, it's about timing. If it's like,
it's timing.
A couple years down the line,
timing.
At least 5 to 10 years down the line,
yeah, it's timing because it looks.
If it's like one of those things where I saw a video on I think it was on Twitter. The pastor wanted to be with this dude's wife
and marry, put a ring on her. Oh, yo, the man is a casket right there. Like, what are you doing? You can't wait around, bro. Y'all gonna wait a year or 2 or 3?
I saw that same BS, and I was like, "This is what I'm talking about."
And we're like, "Oh, Lord, she's so lucky." And he's like, "Yo, what are we witnessing here?"
I'll be like, "What in the hell's going on?"
Yo, like, everyone are cheering, happy. Like everybody, like, what?
I didn't hear the audio, but I watched the video. I
heard the audio. I was like, yo,
that's why timing's so important because it's just like, how long has this been going on?
Yeah, that's because it just can't happen overnight.
And there you go, because if it happened overnight, then you were cheating on this dude.
Yeah,
with your man. So like, yo, no,
bro, that's crazy.
We don't do that. Yeah,
no. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna listen. I'll be like, listen. I'm gonna wait.
Listen,
3 years.
Here's
2,
the thing.
3 years.
I'm gonna say like this. It's one woman.
And hit you with a DM.
It's one woman.
WYD.
I'm gonna say like this. I'm gonna be as honest as humanly possible at this point. I'm gonna be wide open to this, but I'm gonna be honest as possible. I have a friend of mine, been friends since freaking like going back to school days, and his wife, we were friends, all that stuff, and she's cute. Ain't gonna lie, she's cute. She's cool as hell, down to earth, blase. And we had a conversation. You know what I mean? And things occurred, and feelings were let known, and it's like, wow, like I didn't notice, and then I can't do anything about it because that person is married to my boy, and I can't act on it at all. It's too late now. It's what could have been, and you keep it at that.
Yeah,
that's what could have been. I'm not gonna plot on anything to say, because he's my boy. We've been through my worst days, and my biggest victories, my worst L's. Like he had my back since day one, and I had his back since day one. Who am I gonna look like over somebody I consider my brother? She's respected my sister.
Yeah,
I can't go back on that. I refuse that.
It's too messy.
It's not saying that. It's out of my character. I'll never.
I know that some dudes would do it, but it's too messy.
No, it is. Contrary to some belief, there are some honorable men out there still in this world.
Yes, they are. And
I'm not trying to gas myself up. I try to tend to believe in that light because, it's so easy to be a person. It's just so easy. And it's even harder. And it's so hard to be a good person, a decent person, with all the is going on in this world. And I choose to be that good person because that's how my mom raised me. And I will never, ever, ever. I don't give a. She was offering money. A man's girl.
Really? No 1.5 million?
Not willingly.
Now listen. hear me out, man. Hear me out. No. You're trying to get me in trouble right now. But real talk though, I can't do that. My own people's, I can't do that.
I get it. I get it.
If the guys and his wife wasn't get the business, best believe I'm gonna knock it out. But if it was my best friend like you or him or my boy who I know for a decade, there's not enough money on earth to make me go and do wrong by them because at the end of the day, all we got.
Yeah.
And who am I? How am I gonna look like some Judas, your girl or his girl or my boy's girl? I can't do that. I can't see myself doing that.
Yeah, I'm not that type of dude, man. I'm not gonna be knocking off my man's girl,
man. That's super disrespectful.
I'm not gonna put a dent into the dynamics of people that we have in common like that.
I know you guys for too long to do something like that. I refuse.
It's just, and it's also just a karma thing, man. I just like, you know what?
Exactly.
Hopefully, I could do things right enough by people that I like, especially women I may be interested in terms of like tell it what it is, and hopefully that'll be enough karma for not wanting them to do this album.
See, because at the end of the day, you do dirt, you get dirt.
Yep,
that's true. That's true.
And it might be 1-fold or 10-fold. But
it's coming.
But it's coming.
It's coming.
That's why I refuse to do dirt against my man.
No, I get it, bro. Because like you said, man,
It'll come back.
It comes back. The laws
comes back.
Like people understand that laws of energy is real. Just because it doesn't work, and you see it work with physical, everything has energy.
Yeah.
The words you speak have energy.
Oh yeah.
Your thoughts have energy. You speak it and it comes to existence. So when you do something like that, it comes out. It can be coming around with like your car may get messed up one day out of nowhere and you're screwed, or something happens to you, sprain your ankle. It's gonna come back.
I agree.
So gotta be careful out there. City said, "Give me a handle, bro."
Fan base world according to Cedrick Rooney. Cedrick Rooney's POV on IG and Cedrick Rooney on Twitter.
I'm Walt.
I am _WAL 4 T's at the end on the IG, and Noir Kaiser 45 on the Twitter.
On the record podcast page, it was made up.
All right.
But Instagram supposedly took it down. I don't know
already.
Why. Yeah, I don't know what I did. I set the page up and all of a sudden, so it's coming back. So now you can follow the podcast page as On the Record Podcast.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do On the Record Pod. Figure out when we reword it.
OTR Pod.
We'll figure it out. It's gonna be On the Record Pod.
All right.
Or my digital podcast fully and call it a day.
Yeah.
You can find my personal at DJ Intense. Place the S with a C. On the record, place C with a K. All one word. Except for TikTok, it's DJ.intense. And this is episode 70, y'all.
It's already got
But 70 episodes, man. So have a good night. Stay solid, stay blessed. Remember, somebody loves you. Peace.
Peace.
Later.
What's going on, y'all? It's DJ Intense from On the Record Podcast. You know what time it is. It is another Songs of the Episode. Hailing from New Orleans, Louisiana, is Treaty with her smash singer called Casablanco. Follow her on social media at My Name Treaty. TREETY.
Blanco, poppin',
Hey,
club like a dot.
Let's go.
Pop like me, cheap flesh. Two-tone diamond dance. I save his number on the pad. He nasty. He eat this like a snack in the pantry. I told her I don't eat meat like I'm fasting. My number in his phone got it saved under splashy. Casablanco. If he told you he ain't love me, he was lying. He a liar. Dumb. I cut him off, he was nagging. Plus he came with too much baggage. Do what I say, Simon says I demand it. I ain't tripping about no you could have him. If he looking, then he took, I'ma grab him. He book a flight for this, I'ma bless him. Me out of town, put the gun up on the dresser. Lay a down like he laying on a stretcher. And for the free, so you gotta check up. Bend me over, arch my back. I ain't never had no like that. Never, ever, ever. Touch my toes, make me scream. Got me screaming to the Lord God, please. I said Casablanco. In a club like a dot. Like me, cheap flash. Two-tone diamond dance. I save his number on the daddy. He nasty. He eat this like a snack in the pantry. I told him I don't eat meat like I'm fasting. My number in his phone saved on the splashy. Casablanco. If he told you he ain't love me, he was lying. He a liar. Dumb. I cut him off, he was nagging. Plus he came with too much baggage. Do what I say, Simon says I demand it. I ain't tripping about no you could have him. If he looking, then he took, I'ma grab him. Don't be blowing on my phone, I'ma call you. Don't be calling, not my just a trick, I could call you. Say they falling for me, I just move and watch them fall. Then that you loving in my DM, he a dog. I only f with bosses, not no runners who in charge. But guess around this nigga, the diamonds. Any nigga sing with me, then he us. Baddest from the south like Trina. I keep that 9 in my purse, call her Nina. You a scammer, come and swipe them visas. Beat this pussy up, ice like Tina. Casablanco, poppin' pussy in the club like a thigh. Like me, cheap flashy. Two-tone diamond dancing. I save his number under daddy. He nasty. He eat this like a snack in the pantry. I told him I don't eat meat like I'm fasting. Yeah, treat yeah.